Probably be joining us in about 5 or 10 minutes. We lost Yusuf. Yusuf will probably be on in a little bit too as well. For now, it's going to be me and Ted. We're going to be talking about a couple different things here. Ted just had a phenomenal super match, killed his opponent, and also we're talking about Camel tournament in January,
Yeah.
and also we'll be talking about Yusuf's last super match this weekend at Iron Link Arms in Vermont, going up against Matt Bush. And super tournaments and I would say future tournaments and super matches that we'll be talking about too. Also at Test Your Frame, November 29th. That's my tournament. We'll be talking about that at the end. But for now, Ted, how you doing? How you been? How's everything going?
Brother, I'm feeling good. Blessed. Things have been going really well. I know we'll get into it, but three super matches up, three super matches down. Only lost one round in all of the three super matches. So I'm feeling pretty damn good.
That's great, man. That's great. I saw two of your super matches. The first two. I didn't get to see this one yet. I got a couple of glimpses and people been telling me how everything went, but I'd like to hear it from you, from the main man, exactly how
Yeah,
everything went and how it started, where you pulled, and yeah, let me know.
sure. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I didn't know exactly how you wanted to do that, but that's fine. So I have to, I guess, start from the fact that I was injured last November. And it turns out I needed a disc replacement. I'll save everybody the dramatic bullshit, but basically, I couldn't train correctly. I lost my super match in January. He was strong. I don't know if I would have won anyway, but anyway, that was at last Camel City. And then um, I needed a disc replacement, got one done in March. My left arm is pretty much shot right now. Don't know if it's going to come back or not. It's still strong on the inside, but I've lost all of the top, like rising and pronation and all of that. My right arm has come back super strong. So I trained hard, got with a new team, Port City Pullers. They're not new, but it was new to me. Um, and real awesome group out of Wilmington: Adam Hoying, Ryan Dunwoody, Matt Englehart, Dakota. I'm sure you've heard of some of those names.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, so got with them. Really good group of people, really tough team, deep roster, um, and took my first super match on with Robert Black, August 30th, I believe it was. And so it was almost 4 months to the date that I had my surgery, and took the match and was lucky enough to pull off 5-0 win against somebody that historically I've lost three super matches against. It was like 2 to 3 years ago,
wow.
and I lost three super matches against him, and I took the match 5-0. And then I think it was like a month after or 3 weeks after, I took a match with Josh Blevins, and I pulled out a 3-0 win on that.
Nice.
And then it was like, I want to say 6 weeks after that was this past weekend. And I went up against Chris Voodoo Wood, which I'm sure a lot of people know who Voodoo is.
Yeah,
And I was lucky enough to pull out a 3-1 victory against him.
nice. I was gonna say, what was your hardest match? I'd say till now, those last 3-0s that you went up against. Was Voodoo your hardest opponent yet?
Yeah. So the way I put it is this, right? So Robert Black was extremely strong, but I didn't consider him to be the most technical. So I did it in my mind in stages, right? So I wanted to face a stronger guy first. And then with Josh Blevins, he's a lot more technical, but I didn't really consider him somebody that was going to test my strength a whole lot. Or,
Okay.
and that's not a dig. It's just I don't consider, him to be stronger than Robert Black. So I figured he was going to be more
Gotcha.
technical.
Yeah, it makes
So,
sense what you're saying.
and then with Voodoo, it was kind of a combination of both. I knew he was going to be strong. I didn't know how strong. And I knew he was super technical.
Yeah.
So I kind of wanted to have the building blocks, right? Somebody strong, somebody technical, and then somebody that has the complete package. And Voodoo definitely fit that bill.
Okay.
He came in a lot stronger than I thought he was going to. He definitely as technical as I expected him to be. But he came in a lot stronger than I expected him to be. His King's hook, it's not really a King's move because he doesn't really just turn it over. It's more of a cupping King's hook. A lot stronger than I thought it was, a lot tighter than I thought it was. So,
Did
yeah,
you
I
have to
mean,
press him, or what did you do?
yeah. So round one, I opened up with a top roll. I felt it immediately. I hit and stopped right here because I felt it immediately. Stood up real quick. Stood up real quick. My bad was I only climbed once,
Okay.
and and I trained for a while. Hey, you going up against King's Mover? I used to be nothing but a Kings mover. So, I mean, I know how to fight a Kings mover. And I didn't stay patient in my head, and I just pressed,
Nice.
and I expended way too much energy. I got him, but I expended way too much energy doing it. And then I sat there and had a conversation with myself in between rounds and said, can you repeat that? Sure. But you're going to work too hard to do it. So where's the adjustments? And then in round 2, I figured I'd be more defensive and swing out and try to get his hand more so that I can then come across and just sweep him.
Yeah.
He wound up pressing like with reckless abandon, just straight through the elbow press, and caught me open. I wind up in a King's move, and I turn around and say, well, in my head, I'm like, he's going to pin me. I know he's going to pin me, but I'm going to put as many bullets into his wrist as I possibly can. So I'm just pronating my ass off, putting all of that pressure, into his wrist. And so he pinned me. I stood up, shook his hand, and, went over to my corner. And I mean, I fully expected it. So I wasn't, rattled in any way. So that was cool. I stayed calm. I knew I was going to lose that round once the hit happened.
Did you pin him first and then he pinned you?
Yeah. So it was kind of funny because the commentators were like loving it because, I won in a press. He lost in a King's move. Then I lost in a King's move and he won in a press. So they're loving it. They're like, holy shit, this is awesome. You know what I mean? Right. And then round 3, is when I actually started to feel comfortable because I said to myself,
real quick, sorry, just to interrupt here. Who was this against? I missed that.
Voodoo. Chris Voodoo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you not know Voodoo?
I have no idea who that is. Is he good?
Oh, man, he's a great technical puller. I mean, he's strong as fuck too, but I mean, everybody knows him as, like I said, that hook King's move that he has. He's a very technical puller.
Yeah. So round 3 is when I started feeling actually pretty good because he came at me more in a press and I caught him in a high hook up here. And I felt really good. Like I felt more containment, felt everything. So he won the elbow foul and we restarted. And what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, it's James Rhodes Mooson. You fucking
that guy was
fucking going.
I'm at the Fire Academy. Sorry to cut you off.
You had to
lock this out. We partied too hard.
Long story short, rounds 3 and 4, I just wound up pressing them. Like straight hook press. Just I hit with a hook and then pressed them. So
nice.
Yeah, it was
That's awesome.
That was the easiest way for me to get through because in my head I was like, do I get defensive and try to fight the press and then the King's move, or do I just try to get through one? And I was like, I'm going to try to get through the press.
Nice. We jumped so forward.
Hey, James, you want to do me a favor and shut the fuck up, or maybe?
Hey, if you're not drink some milk, it sounds like you ate fucking peanut butter.
Shut your fat fucking face if you're not got to talk into the podcast. Just so
how about you?
Anyways, shout out to Adam Warner, Aaron Mazzagatti, Destin Griff, Robert Kelly, Mike Moore. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching. But yeah, about your fat face. Congratulations, James, for honestly working and going your fireman thing.
Yeah.
Coming to my tournaments, going to the super matches. So either way, you're a pain in the ass.
Steve, you look like a pimp right now, bro. With that golden mic and that like sick ass robe.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I got this for my birthday.
Dude,
that was fucking sick,
pussies
bro.
told me they're fucking pins, so we're just gonna have an orgy out in the fucking lobby. It's gonna be cool.
Nice.
Yeah, is that the normal orgy for you when you're just like sitting back and watching everybody else, right?
A bunch of fucking circle jerks is what I'm seeing from here.
I mean,
Anyways,
I'm taking Rogers or Darlings.
Hey, either shut up, James.
Can we kick this guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick him out. I'm gonna kick you out. Ready?
All right, I'll be back when I get my own room.
All right, get your own room.
Get my own room.
Fucking gay
All right.
bastard. So,
by the way, Steve, I'm wearing arguably your best shirt that you ever made right here. Okay.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, a lot of people said that, and I thought that was like, I'm not blown away about that one. To tell you.
Okay, well, objectively speaking, your best shirt was the first New York Smoke Supermatch series. That shit was fucking fire.
That shit was fucking phenomenal.
Okay, this one is like good. The rest, in my opinion, not as good as this. So if we can get back to this in the future, that's my vote. Okay, that's all I'm.
Wait, are you talking about the red and white one? Or are you talking about the blue? Oh, you like that one?
The red and white one was so good, bro.
Yeah, dude, a lot of people like that one. I love the white and blue, the white, black, and blue one. The one
that was also good.
That was my favorite one. That I wear like all the fucking time. I wear both.
Yeah.
But
I like all the ones where when I was wearing them, I won my match. Oh wait, that's all of them because I'm the fucking goat. Anyway.
Let's talk a little bit more about like first we just cut it straight into Ted, but Ted,
Hmm.
how the hell did you and me meet? I mean, that was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was like destined to happen though, just the way everything went
Yeah.
that weekend. So why don't you tell the people how we met and yeah, take it from there, my man.
Yeah, man. So I got to tell the backstory of how I wound up being there because that is destiny, right? So
That is, yep,
I mentioned a few months before the first East First West event on U.S. soil, which was 14. To my wife that, man, I would sell my bike, like whatever I needed to do to be there. You know, I would love to be there, yada yada yada. And she, didn't say a word. She just was like, oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool and blah blah blah. And then I don't know, what was it, 2-3 weeks later or something like that, she turns around and says, by the way, happy birthday. And I'm like, what? And she had bought VIP tickets, not just
Oh,
tickets, but VIP tickets.
that's awesome.
front row.
Yeah. Well, we didn't know it was gonna be front row at the time, but yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But VIP tickets to East First West 14. And then while we're there, we see this blinged out little son bits. And my wife's like, look at this Gucci motherfucker. GQ. She's like, look at this GQ motherfucker. And we start talking, and yeah, I mean, it was awesome. Like Steve and I hit it off immediately. Steve and my wife hit it off immediately. Your girlfriend, right, at the time, or
Yeah,
still?
no,
Or?
fiance,
Okay.
wife, yeah.
Fiance. Sorry, I'm always touchy with that because I don't, I
No,
don't.
you're good. No worries.
You know?
She's upstairs. We lived together before we were anything, so yeah.
All right.
I
So
I like to refer to her as Steve's cover because he's actually in the closet.
Oh, okay. But yeah, your fiance and my wife hit it off great, and then yes, my wife had saved the front two seats, for the actual event day, and she she said, no, Steve, you sit next to my husband, I'll sit behind. So she sat in the second row with your
Me and
fiance.
Ted, let me cut you off real quick, Ted. Me and Ted were talking the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
We were pretty much that he was in the front seat and I was right behind him, and we were talking the whole time pretty much to the point to where his wife said, "Steve, sit up front here with Ted, and I'll sit in your seat."
That's exactly what I'm saying when I'm saying cover. By the way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that whole front row was pretty cool. I mean, we sat next to the guy from Grip Arm Sports.
Yeah.
And he still owes me a strap, but yeah, that's all right, because remember his pants were falling down and I gave him a lion strap and I was like, I'm sorry, it's a lion strap, but that's all I have.
Yeah.
And I gave him a lion strap and he said, I'll send you a Grip Arm Sports strap. And to this day,
just a bunch of dudes sitting in the front row with their pants falling down. It sounds like a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I was.
I had a great time, Yusuf.
Oh, yeah. So during halftime or during the intermission, my wife ran and got fans. Remember that shit?
Yep.
Because it was like 95 degrees in that place.
It was so hot in there. I mean, everybody was sweating their balls off.
But how many times did any of us move? I think we all took one bathroom break.
Yeah.
Was this the one with John Brzezinski versus Leonidas?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's good.
That was probably the most emotional match, most emotional moment in arm wrestling.
Oh, the whole place was chanting USA, and he's like, I feel like Donald Trump. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was great. It was definitely
we were all screaming USA.
Such an emotional moment. Him talking afterwards.
Yeah, he came out to Thunder by ACDs. It was awesome.
Yep. So good. Such a good day. Great day. Great actually weekend. It was a phenomenal weekend.
Yeah. I mean, dude, we were riding elevators with world champions.
Yep.
Even though I hate the prick, we still, as soon as I got to the room, we hear somebody singing opera right across the way. It's fucking Evgeny.
Yeah. So, we were on the floor that they were on. So it was like you were either next to John Brzezinski or Devin Larratt or Travis Bajan. I mean, it was great. It was
you come out your door and you got world champions like, hey, how you doing? Good morning. I'm like, holy shit.
I mean, every puller, was pulling until 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I was literally walking outside. I think it was around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I think you were pulling with Devin on the table. And we were going back, and it was like me and Travis ended up in the bar on that. You know that bar that was like right around that corner?
Yep.
So, and it was almost like in the hotel. It was still in the hotel. It was like a little bridge walk away almost. It was like, so it was right there. But it was an amazing event.
Yeah, I was arm wrestling. We were gripping up with Tom Holland the night before until like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, "Don't you have a match tomorrow?" He's like, "Fuck it." He's drinking. He lost that match. I feel bad, but he didn't care. He was pulling everybody, having a blast, fucking
Dude, he's
drinking.
a great guy. Tom Holland.
Ted, how much do you weigh, by the way?
Well, where I fight is 209, but what I weigh is 230.
209. They have 209 around. Where are you again?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do they have 209 there a lot?
Well, yeah, that's the weight classes for the state. Everything in the state has to be East versus West weight classes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
That is.
Yeah. So Nick Johnson and I actually started the whole rankings committee / rules committee and all of that stuff here in North Carolina about 2.5, 3 years ago. We took it upon ourselves because nobody else was doing it. We took it upon ourselves to do it. And we created the whole system. We said, hey, East versus West is the biggest. WAF is the biggest. So we might as well, everybody's training to eventually be on one of those stages. So we might as well follow that. And that's what we did. And we made it a rule that if it's a North Carolina event, you have to follow those weight classes.
Yeah, I think this is the first time you said something I agree with. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's good. Definitely makes sense. And speaking of that, so we can push a little bit more onto that. You have the Camelman tournament coming at?
Yeah, Camel City is actually happening January 10th, 2026. It starts off the calendar year for North Carolina. It's known, and we're blessed to have this, but it's known as the best tournament in North Carolina. So it's got its own vibe. It's like you got disco balls and lights and everybody's, you've never seen a tournament like this.
You had Steve. The moment you said balls, he was like, I'm going.
I'm going.
It's just a really awesome place. Like you've got your fans 5 feet from you yelling, you know what I mean? It's like the fans are not disconnected from the pullers. You know what I mean? There's like enough room for you to move as a puller, and that's it. Everybody else is jam packed into place to the point where we've actually had to limit 100 pullers. We can't let it get any bigger, because if we did, we'd have to move spots, and I don't want to do that. I love this place.
I was gonna say, I think it's time to up in the venue there.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do it because Camel City Barbecue has been so good to us, and I just
There's
don't.
no way you could do it outside the place.
No, in January. Yeah.
Oh damn, it's fucking cold.
Yeah, even in North Carolina, it's cold. So, but yeah, no, I actually love it, man. I'm not, Steve, we've talked a bunch. I'm not in it to get rich. Yes, I want to turn a profit. Of course. Obviously I want to turn a profit, but I'm not in it to get rich. I love the whole thing about this tournament. Like, I just absolutely love it. We try to get as many amateurs in there, but like this year, just by chance, I said I was going to pull 209, and no, I do not think that they're all coming because of me. But every
single one is because of you, bro.
Right. But you're the one that walked around saying you're the GOAT. Yeah, but
whoa. That is, I have never called myself that. Okay, that's
you did when you first got here. You did when you first got here.
I'm just accepting the will of the people.
But anyway,
let me make a couple shout outs real quick, guys. Let me shout out Mike Bisbin, Mike Moore, Jesus Gonzalez, JJ Jackson for watching, Eric Fisk, and Adam Warner. Thanks for watching, guys. But yeah, what were you saying there, Ted?
Can I give a shout out to Ted for showing up? Because, and I was actually surprised. Usually it's more of like, he said he's going to come and then he drops out, but he showed up today, which is
well, unlike the discussion with you, this one actually is going to prove to be fruitful, and the fact that it'll be a good conversation between intelligent human beings, meaning me and Steve. So that's
right.
In any case,
IQ people, you and Steve, I would agree.
In any case,
either way, I appreciate you both coming on. And I honestly, I had no idea what happened before, but it doesn't.
And
really
that's okay. That's where it's going to
stay.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter, like I was saying before. But what's good is that we're all here. We're all agreeing on good things here on arm wrestling, on good super matches that both you guys had.
Oh yeah.
And but Ted, go on talking about your tournament.
So yeah, 209 at Camel City this year is going to be one of the most stacked 209 classes I think I've ever seen outside of a national level tournament, and it's just unbelievable. We've got
drop the names.
I'm
was
not
gonna
going
say-
to because I can't. You know that as Steve, I can't as a promoter. Sit
No,
there
no.
and
What I was going to say as entries, what are you looking at, like, so people can get more intrigued to maybe even
So
go?
just in 209 alone, I'm probably looking at anywhere from 15 to 25 entries.
Wait. You can't say who's going to come. Wait, I don't understand.
Well, as a promoter, you don't do that because that would maybe shy people away from coming to your tournament, or it would bring in people that normally wouldn't have been there. I want this to be completely organic, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
you know what I mean? Yes, it's going to be a stat class. I will tell you that there's 2 international champions coming to fight at 209.
Wow.
All of the best in North Carolina are going to be there at 209. So you know, there's a bunch of that, and
That's an
Well, we
interesting
know a couple
perspective.
209 guys from North Carolina, so you can actually tell us from
yeah,
you know
that's
from
pretty
209.
much public because they've said it, right? So you've
Right.
got Matt Mewborn, Giles Russell.
That's
Okay,
all
right.
You know, those two are at the top right now. They're going to be there.
Are you
Back,
pulling?
huh?
Are you pulling too?
Yeah, I'm pulling 209.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to become the number 1 in North Carolina that day. We'll see what happens, but that's what
What
I'm
are
trying.
you in North Carolina
is
now?
that a possibility?
Well,
Are you good? Like, are you? I'm not even being mean. Like, I actually don't know.
Well, before the injury, I was ranked number 3 on right and left at 231.
That's pretty
and
good.
so this will be my first time fighting 209, but I've had matches, practices
what's
with
the,
these guys, and the
what's
only
the-
person that I honestly don't know at all if I can beat or not would be Giles Russell. Everybody else, I've got at least a coin flips chance.
What was the injury?
I had a disc that was cutting into my spinal cord and fucked up a whole bunch of shit. So I needed a disc
Oh
replacement.
dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So I'll say that aside from Giles Russell, I will say that I'm at least a coin flip. I'm at least 50-50 with the top guys in North Carolina.
That's great.
Giles Russell, I don't know if I can beat him or not.
Unless they challenge you to a debate, in which case they auto win, right? Come on, I'm just gonna keep throwing these out here, okay? I just got to do it. All right.
Well, I mean, I didn't expect anything less. You seem to be the biggest narcissist I've run across in the last 3 months. So yeah, that makes sense.
Wow. Is that including you in the mirror?
Anyway, Steve, so my wife made these.
Nice. Those look
Right.
sick.
These are going to be for the awards for Camel City. And if you notice, we have our 2
Is that
signature sponsors.
overall or is that first place?
So this will be just first, and then silver will be second, third will be bronze.
Nice.
We have our 2 signature sponsors on there. That's Phoenix Salve, which you can go to uapcustoms.com as of tomorrow and buy directly off of our website
Wow.
for them. And then this is Corey's mobile trucking, heavy trucking. And then we have, of course, UAP Customs and Camel City Barbecue.
Nice.
And
Looks
then you
awesome.
see, well,
What are
it's
they
hard to
made
see,
out of?
but-
Are they made out of wood?
Yeah, it's all made out of wood. My wife custom etched them. You know how she does all of her stuff.
Yeah. Awesome. Looks like an
So
awesome match.
she did all of the custom work for that. We have shirts. Obviously, she's wearing hoodie. I'm wearing the shirt. So yeah.
Awesome.
What does that shirt say? What does that say? I can't read it.
Camel City Classic 4.
Camel City Classic. Okay, nice.
It looks sick. I like
Thank
it.
you.
What's it on the arm? What's on your right arm? What's the circle?
So this is Port City Pullers.
Oh, nice.
This is the team. This is the team that I belong
Is
to.
that the team you pull with? Okay.
Yeah.
Good
And
shit.
Steve, right here, I don't know if you're familiar with this. This is
Yeah, that's me,
arm
baby. That's
wrestling.
New York Tri-State Arm Wrestling right there.
Fucking sick
That's,
right here.
I'll tell you that much. That's one of the only blue ones that we made. So we'll see. We'll see if we make another blue one. Shout out to Jennifer
Collector's
Cigarelli,
item.
Sean Boob for watching, and Ellie Mayward for watching. Thank you for watching, guys.
Is that guy's name actually Sean Boob? Is that fucking real?
Yeah, Sean Boob. Yeah, he's a fucking hell of a puller too.
No,
man.
I know who he is, but is that his actual last name?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Fucking insane.
Yeah.
So Steve, is this on just Facebook or YouTube as well?
YouTube too as well.
Okay,
YouTube,
so that's where you get
Inner Trap Podcast on YouTube and Facebook.
and Pornhub, OnlyFans. It's everywhere.
Yep, just look it up. We're there. But yeah, speaking of these last couple of super matches, I just want to talk a little bit about Yusuf a little bit.
Here we go.
What we really been up to, what I threw at him before, he just went up to against now, and his future matches, left and right hand.
Let's go to future matches first. Basically, we're keeping the winning streak, okay? I'm going to start exclusively pulling amateurs and below, okay? So amateur, novice, kids, women, okay? You name it, I'm pulling it, except for pro. That's I'm done. My pro career is over. Just kidding. Next up is Will Farron on the Natty Bros card. And, you know.
Yeah,
Rest
Will
assured,
Ferrin
that's
just
going to be
won his
tough for him.
matchup against Diesel, freaking, what's his name, from Iron Link Arms?
Matt Bush?
No.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Uh,
Ethan?
no. What, who are you pulling? You're pulling,
Me?
yeah, in the future.
Will Farron.
Farron, yeah. Will Farron
Yeah.
didn't just pull at the same super match.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, he did. He pulled that fucking guy, Michael Benson or whatever.
Okay, yeah, Michael Benson. He's Diesel.
Yeah.
He's a big
He's Diesel.
fucking guy.
Yes, he's strong.
He's strong as fucking
he's
heck.
fucking
Yeah.
strong.
So, I mean, he's completely underestimated. He's great, but Will Farron pulled out the win again. He's very impressive with his right hand. I think this would be your biggest. I don't know if it'll be your biggest match to date.
Definitely my biggest right-handed match, no doubt.
Biggest right-handed match to date. Yes,
No
not biggest left. I think biggest left. I gave you that one, which is Sam Mitchell, right?
That was definitely Sam Mitchell.
Yeah. So I think that this is going to be your biggest match today with your right hand. You've been honestly bull rushing. I mean, even through I want to say the last 3 super matches were just ridiculous. So, I mean, Ed Cruz, Ryan Woods. I mean, one after another. It's just been so.
I mean, these guys are just frankly, they're just not on my level, and that's a joke because they're definitely on my level. I'm just getting really lucky, and I'm cheating a lot. So that's just how it goes.
I mean, all your wins right now are 3-2, 3-2, 3-2, 3-2. So it's not like you are going up against these guys that were.
That's why I like it. I actually really dislike any match that's not a 3-2. I just feel like if it's not like a hot
You're welcome on that shit.
war, like I love that shit, dude. That's what it's all about, you know.
You're welcome on that shit. You know I love putting matches together. You know I like wars, Yusuf. So
Yeah, good.
whether it's left or right hand, I think you're doing a hell of a job. And I mean, I was kind of throwing you a little bit, not thinking that your right was close to your left, but your right seems to be on almost that level that we're talking right now.
I wouldn't say that. I'd probably get smoked by anybody who's actually good right-handed. These guys just suck. But anyway, I'm pretty impressed with myself as well. Right-handed, you know, it's always been significantly worse than the left. So the fact that I can, you know, get any wins against any of these like decent level pro pullers is it's really good for me. So yeah. So Will Farron, obviously, next. Gonna do my signature Facebook post any moment now. Try to, you know, get some hype behind that. Actually just set my table up here. I'm gonna start fucking banging out some reps. And I don't really know if I'm allowed to announce this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Basically, I have another match lined up, which is shout out Nightmare. Hey, listen, tone it down, Dan. Okay, Ted is not goofy. It's not cool to call him that. All right, relax. Okay. moving on from that though. Basically, I have a match lined up with Aaron Mosgay of what the fuck's that? Twin City Pullers, and we're doing a best of 7. And there's some stakes. There's some money on the line here. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I can announce that.
When is this?
It's in March. It's like this new event. There's not much publicity yet, but you know, hey, there's a start.
Steve's getting all jealous over here. Like, I thought I had you contracted, motherfucker. What are you doing?
Well, he knows Battle of Tri-State 3 is coming up in February, so I hope he's ready for a match. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I saw it written all over your face. You're like, well, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Well, I'm trying because I'm already thinking of all these matches for Battle of Tri-State 3.
Let's go with somebody light. Okay, somebody nice and easy. Keep my winning streak high. I'm thinking like Paul Lynn, maybe. Paul Lynn, just keep the nice and light would be good.
Yeah, but you know I don't like any light matches. You know I'm all about wars, and honestly,
boy.
the way you've been pulling has been ridiculous lately. So it's not lately, but always has been on point, left and right. I mean, even right now.
You're in New York too? He's in New York too?
No, I'm in Massachusetts.
All right, so
nice liberal state.
Where are you ranked in Massachusetts?
Depends which arm. Left, I would say number 2 behind Aiden.
Yeah.
But he's kind of usually a little bit fat, so realistically, I'm number 1. Except I had a surgery recently, obviously, so this guy's probably ranked like 1,000th because he can't do anything. But Right-handed, I don't know, man. There's actually quite a few people in Massachusetts that can beat me. I'm not that good. Like Chris Balboni, Yuri, Aiden. Actually, that's probably it, to be honest. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's decent. I mean, left he's good. I'd have to say after beating Sam Mitchell's left definitely got up to me is on par with I'd say with Dan's and a couple more others. So
Oh,
that's
Dan literally just said USF is scared of New York, and you were like, he's on
Here in
par
New
with
York,
Dan.
I'm undefeated in New York. Also, on par with Dan is crazy. Okay, I'm way better than Dan on left. On right,
Ooh.
on right.
There's a match.
he's
There's a match,
definitely
Steve.
better.
There's a match.
that
Well,
match.
we've
That
already
match was
planned
actually
that.
already spoken when we were actually putting super matches together at a different date, and they were going back and forth. And I was just like, this is gonna happen right after Yusuf is good, and Yusuf was like, that's my first match. So we already talked about that. Dan's only waiting for this match to happen when Yusuf gets better.
I need someone nice and easy to ease back into the super matches on my left. So I'd really only want like a super low level opponent, which is why Dan is perfect.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, moving on. Should we recap? What do you want to recap the Matt Bush match? It was pretty fun. It was a pretty good one.
Yeah, I want to recap actually a couple of matches that happened over there.
Oh, sure.
First, I want to recap your match, which was phenomenal. I saw that. I watched that. It was very technical, very good. I
You
called.
like the video?
Yeah, I called what happened, what was going to happen, and I knew he was a little bit stronger. But at the end, it was just wear and tear, and you wore him out like you usually do. A great hand, especially in the strap. It just ended up being on a different level. A little bit more technical puller than Matt was, even though Matt's really good on the table. His IQ is
Let me actually say one thing. When you say more technical, I don't even know if that's true. Because Matt, he had some fantastic setups on me. In fact, I would actually say, if you go back and watch the footage, he had the better setup most rounds. And that's not something I say lightly because I'm a big cheater. So, the fact that he was able to get a good setup on me, honestly, impressive.
well, because he's got a really good hand. He's got a very good hand.
He's
And
very good at sneaking in that little carve, better
Yep.
than I thought he would be. And
and faster too. He's got a hit, and he's so fast.
he's
You know,
definitely fast.
so-
Yeah, very, very speedy young
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, he's definitely on a different level. I was surprised that, and I thought it was going to be a 3-2. Ended up being a 3-2 again. Your win. So congratulations on that win because that was absolutely that was strong, very strong win on the right hand.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, it was
Yeah.
good. There was actually there's one round in the middle, which is probably maybe my favorite round of all the matches I've ever had, at least in super matches. And it was we were just kind of in a stalemate in the middle of the table, where he was just trying to get his cup in, and I was just pulling everything into my low hand, back pressure, just trying to bust that hand back. And it was really a moment of discipline for me, a moment of discipline and courage, because I could have surged sideways and been premature about it. But I stayed faithful to my own strength, which is rare. Usually I kind of am a little bit jittery. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to direct all of my pressure into his fingers. And it paid off. Eventually took his hand. And that's probably my favorite moment in the super matches that I've had in a while, at least.
Nice.
So really, really fun match for me. Really enjoyed it.
Was that your hardest match to date? Would you say?
No, that guy's bozo.
I
But it was definitely difficult. I mean, none of my matches are easy. I'm super weak, so I have to try super hard every time.
But I'm saying, who was your hardest match to date right now?
Oh, definitely Sam.
No, right hand.
Oh, yeah, probably Ryan. The second rematch with Ryan.
Oh yeah.
He was closer to beating me than Matt. Yeah.
Wow.
But Matt also. I mean, they were both super close, as you can see, right?
Yeah. But Ryan.
I would definitely say Ryan is
had a little bit more on you and a little bit more.
I would say Ryan is just like fucking insane, bro. Like
Yeah.
Ryan.
He's so
Again,
good.
they're talking about people who are really good at getting sneaking that little carve in the setup. Like, they're both super impressed with me. They're both on the rematch ban list. Never again. I'm taking my win. We're never going back there. Okay? That's over.
Yeah, no, definitely. Those are great matches though. Every single match, left and right. I mean, every single one is a war. It's such a great thing to watch. And
No, they were good. And Thomas Didi, of course, capturing it in the highest of qualities, as always.
yeah, great
Absolute
job.
goat of a cameraman. Shout out Thomas Didi.
Yeah, definitely. Great job, Tom. He'll be there actually at Tester Frame 2, November 29th, New Jersey. We're hitting the tri-state. You can't be New York Tri-State Arm Wrestling without hitting the tri-state, so you got to hit the tri-state.
True.
Shout out to Jeremy Parker. Thanks for watching, Jeremy. Always hitting up. I know you got a super match coming up against Logan Bittinger. That's going to be one hell of a match too. So everybody watch that too.
Yeah, did everybody see the blind ref that gave him a win that started all this hype?
You were there, right? Weren't you?
I was the down ref that called the pin.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. That's
Yeah,
really funny.
I got a kick out of it because, you know, everybody lit me up in the comments afterwards. You got a perfect camera angle that you got to pause, you know, that you get to look at. And it's like, yeah, if you're doing it slow-mo and freeze frame and all of that, it's a pretty obvious elbow foul. Now try doing it in real time where from go to where we stopped the match was like 0.8 seconds.
Yeah.
Try doing that in real time and see how good you do. You know, it's
I'm gonna go ahead and put this on number 2 on list of things that Ted has said that I agree with. It's definitely true. You cannot compare looking at the video footage of a match to live. It's fucking impossible, dude. Everybody makes
Jeremy says they'll call fouls in this match. Luckily, yeah. Well, I mean, unless we had instant replay, there was literally. I don't give a shit who you were. There's no way that any ref was going to see that foul.
Also, it was not your elbow to look at, right? If as down ref, it was the
technically no, but obviously a ref is supposed to see the whole table. So
well, yeah, but it's difficult to see the elbow if it's on the other side. So actually, to be honest, if anyone's supposed to get that elbow, it's your head ref there, not you.
I mean, I could agree with that, but I'm not one to sell the head ref down the river. I mean, it was one of those things where
I would do that 100 times out of 100. That guy, not me.
Shout out to Christina Chimniggy. I think this is your wife, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So shout out to her. She's great. She's fantastic.
Yeah, just the one that you met in person, Steve. No big deal that you forgot her name.
No, I know it's Christina. I just know I'm confused on how you say your last name.
You were close. It's Shumelnicki.
Showman-Nikki, okay.
Yeah.
So.
It's not Chicken-Nikki? I'm sorry, I had to drop it. I'm sorry. All right, let's move on.
It's fine. You started off talking to a New Yorker and a former New Yorker, with a Muslim saying, and that's cool. So it's cool. It's all right.
Hey,
that's so funny. I didn't even think about that.
Look, I'll tell you this much. At least I'm upfront about it. You know what I mean? So fuck yourself. Anyway. James. How you been, buddy? How's everything going? You look half dead.
How'd you go?
They didn't give me my own room, so I'm bunking with a fellow firefighter tonight. So he's being cool enough to just sit in the corner and be a cuck for me until the podcast is done. But I'm sorry about first logging on. I just was locked out of the building. But I wanted to let you know I was thinking of you gentlemen. And I appreciate everyone watching. I appreciate you guys on. I appreciate Yusuf arm wrestling. His reffing's dog shit, but like as a person, he's a great dude.
I'd say the same thing if I was too weak to win.
Oh,
Yusuf, you know what's funny? We're talking about elbow fouls, and Yusuf gives me one of the most bullshit elbow fouls I've ever seen.
I rewatched that. I stand by that call, bro.
You said you did stand by that call.
Wait, which one are you talking about? You talking about the losing position?
The losing position where my hand's up here and my elbow comes off. That's an elbow foul.
Whatever prescription is on those fucking glasses needs to be checked, okay? Because this is crazy. It was like down here, bro.
I'll pull the video up.
I already watched the video.
Everyone watched it. Yusuf,
I was like, good call.
Yusuf is actually a pretty decent ref. I actually think Yusuf's a pretty decent.
You know what? Even if it is a missed call, it makes up for that time I gave you the pin against Roger Leonard. So,
bro, what are you talking about? That was the craziest flash pin you ever seen.
Yeah, see, there you go. Logan got that flash pin on Devin, and from that point on, the hype train left the station.
I didn't foul. I didn't do no crazy elbow foul or hit before go. They said go. Roger weren't ready. I flash pinned him, and Yusuf told me, he's like, "You'll never get a pin from my mouth if you pull Roger." He's like,
"Well, Logan didn't go before go. He did elbow foul, but again, there was literally no way in real time that anybody was going to see it. I mean, honestly,
it was so fast. It was so fast that it happened so quick.
And
I've seen that a bunch though. Guys will like come forward and they get the pin by their elbow coming off the pad.
Yeah.
But then you see the pin before the elbow.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then I talked to Devin afterwards, and he's like, "Bro, I would have made the same call 10 times out of 10." He's like, "That it happened so damn fast." And you knew if Devin is not bitching and complaining about it, you knew he was like, "It could have been." You know what I mean? Like
he didn't.
Right.
I'm saying
he
didn't.
We've all done it. Have you ever slept on a match? I've slapped people
Honestly,
when I
it's
pull them. Like, oh, this ain't nothing.
it was honestly better for the sport. You got like a bunch of fucking videos made about it. So
Yeah,
honestly,
exactly.
big
Exactly.
win.
It wasn't better for me. Boy, did I get flamed. Jesus. But it was
Hey
whatever.
man, at least you were there to see it. You know, you called what you thought it was, and that's what it is. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all that fucking matters.
What
I mean,
what amazed me was so I was there the night before, and VAL puts on a great event as well. Dan Swords and Josh Harding, those guys put on great events. And I was there the night before, and Devin had literally been pulling for 4 hours, right hand and left hand, and he was letting people do two-handed work against him. That was the night before. and 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 then the only thing that changed was the day of. He was still pulling right-handed in between, like in between matches and shit. He was still on the practice table pulling right-handed. He just wouldn't let anybody touch his left. He's like, my left isn't the same as my right. He's like, the left felt last night. He goes, I'm gonna kind of just protect it a little bit for the tournament.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, his right, he literally pulled throughout the entire day and the night before, letting people do two-handed work on him, and he still won the tournament. Which whatever, it's Devin, but I mean, it's still impressive to watch
Yeah,
because
of course, man.
it's,
Just to
it's
see
insane.
that,
Yeah,
come on.
it's absolutely
Anybody,
insane. And I'm
anybody.
not even making it up. 4 hours, the man was sitting there letting everybody pull him right and left. And hell, I even posted a video of me pulling him right and left. And I'm not one of those guys that tries to get TikTok famous by pinning somebody by catching them off guard. I told them beforehand, I was like, look, I want you to feel it. Let me know if you see anything that's glaringly obvious. I had a surgery in March, so it's not like I'm fully back to anything right now. And he felt it. He's like, no, you feel really strong. I flopped him. He said that felt really good. And yeah, that was it. Like I stopped as soon as I saw him start to shake. I stopped. Where most people try to bury it at that point. I was like, no, I got him to shake. I feel good. Like I got the man to shake. The number 2 guy on the planet. I got him to shake a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I get it.
Well, how many times have we seen it? Someone practice pulls Devin Lorette and then goes, "Oh, I can beat him."
Yeah,
because they won at a practice.
Yeah,
pull.
it's crazy. Devin gives
and
you
like everyone I
everything.
talk to, Devin says like he gives everything.
He does.
On
He
the
gives
same pool.
absolutely everything in practice and stops you above the pin pad by about that much. And it's funny because like you'll watch, if you do go on my profile, you'll see it. Like we finally agreed to a grip. That was another compliment that he kind of paid me silently, is that he didn't want to take a grip with me because I move like he does. And I have the same size hand that he does, not as thick, but same physical size as far as fingers and hand and all that. And he didn't want to take a grip with me because every time he tried, I'd do this and the same way he does. And it was awesome. Like, to me, that was a great compliment coming from Devin, that he didn't want to grip up with me. He knew he could kill me. He just wanted to feel it out like he normally does, And so then when we finally do take a grip, I went and he gave me, like, he let me literally get all the way to here before he put the brakes on. So, I mean, in a match, that's never going to happen. He's going to literally either hit or stonewall me here, and that's the end of it.
Yeah.
It's like,
gonna look at somebody like, is this all you got?
Yeah, he's like, is that it? I mean,
Yep.
now just to give you an idea, I train with Shane Owens. He's part of Port City Pullers, and Shane Owens right now, if you give him 6 months, I guarantee you, I'm saying it right here, right now, 6 months, he cracks the top 10 North American super heavyweight. Guaranteed 100%. I'm saying that. That's how good this guy is. If you give him 6 months to train, he's there. The problem is he's always off the damn couch because he doesn't get any offers. Like, the guy is one of the strongest guys I've ever met, and I haven't seen him like legitimately train in 2 years. And yeah, and I mean, the guy will crack the North American top 10 super heavyweight with 6 months of a camp any day of the week, no problem. Anyway, he went up against Devin, and he hit. Devin knew that Devin lost to him on purpose, right, so that he could come up the B side and face him in the championship round. And then, because he was coming up the B side, Shane agreed to lay down to him, I guess, the first time, and then they went at it the second time. And Shane hit him with everything he had, and Devin caught him here and held him, and then literally just pulled him across nice and easy. Shane's level is, to me, it's ungodly. So for Devin to just catch him and hold him and literally just toy with him is unbelievable to me. It's just unbelievable. So it's incredible because a wall is a wall is a wall, right? You don't know how strong the wall is because it's a wall. but it's just incredible to see the levels of the wall.
Oh yeah, the
When you
levels of arm wrestling I think are unfathomed. I don't think people comprehend the differences.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Every time you crack another level, there's another 100 above that.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. And Devin's whole structure has changed. I met him in Florida, actually. So did you, Steve?
Well, that was the second or third time, wasn't it?
Yeah. So when I met him in Florida, that was the second or third time that I had met him. And we saw him. He looked good, but I mean, he looked small. Comparably speaking for Devin. And then when I saw him in Virginia in what was it? August? No.
Yes. No.
July?
May.
May. When I saw him in August or in May in Virginia, his whole structure has changed. He was like 308 that night, and oh my dear God, his whole structure had changed. He looks incredible. So,
and then after the fast, he looked even better.
Yeah, after the fast, he's 280 now. He looks even better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch the East versus West press conference?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was like overly great or anything. You could tell that Kelly and Chaikoff and Devin want to kill each other legitimately, and
I love that.
I'm here for it.
I think we went to the best one, Ted.
I do too.
I think we went to the best one, dude. I mean,
you saw John Brzenk win.
Yeah.
Like that is the best one.
And when
you got slapped by Matt
and
Mask.
I got slapped by Matt Mask, and my arm still hurts.
What'd you do?
So after his match, we were that close where I put my arm up to give him a high five, and this dude didn't just go, he went boom, and I was like, holy, like everybody in the back was like, oh shit, he broke his arm.
Yeah, and when you see him, I mean, he's so much bigger than you think. Matt Mask is a big fucking.
Well, he's like 6'4", right?
No, he's like 6'5", 6'6". He's the same
Yeah,
size.
and his hand and
That's
his
a big
arms are
dude.
so big and long, dude. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Much bigger than what people think.
We may have, and I'm not saying this like I'm happy to say it, but in the same place, I'm also honored to say it. Steve, me and you might have been right there for the last time the GOAT ever won a world level match.
Yeah.
That to me.
Would you say Leonidas is world level though?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Really?
Bro, he beat John in every fucking lane that night. The only thing that John won on was pure heart and tendon strength that's ungodly.
Yeah.
He beat his hand, he beat his wrist, he beat his arm, he beat his shoulder.
Dude,
Okay,
he had to go back and forth and
Yeah.
back and forth, and I mean, he threw everything at him. I mean, and it was just the last thing that he had to do had to press him because there was nothing left to do.
Yeah. And I mean, not only that, but he caught a press from the B side, bro. Like literally, he's out here, like just hanging on for dear life, and he goes,
Yeah.
and it's like, how the fuck did you just do that, homie? Like it was insane.
That was the best match, man. That was such a
God,
good
it was
match.
insane. And watching all of the fucking superstars from North America slowly but surely pour into John's corner. Like, you know what I mean? And then remember, we were sitting in the front row. Nobody watched the pay-per-view knew this, but we knew it. Remember when what's her face? Oh my God, I forgot. Anna got the call from Engin. And Engin was literally calling her from Turkey saying, give John more time in the corner.
Yep.
Give John more time. And she got the call too late, and he had to go up in 90 seconds like everybody else. But Turkey was literally fucking calling, going, you let the GOAT sit there if he wants. And she's hanging out like below the camera going, no. It was fucking
great.
Awesome,
It was
man.
awesome. It was great.
Got to hang out with Don.
Yeah, we hung out with Don Idris.
Underwood?
Idris. No, we hung out with Don Idris. He's a cool cat. Like he took out his fucking eye, and we were talking like because he's got a fake eye. He was drinking. He took out his fucking eye. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, holy shit, bro. Yeah, Bill Collins. We hung out with Cobra Rhodes, Adam Silva. I had a match on the East vs. West stage with Adam Silva. Steve was right there to see it.
Yep. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, it was awesome. That whole weekend was amazing, man. I had breakfast and dinner with John Brzenk that
they told us to keep it. It was an extra one. They told us to keep it.
Yeah, it was
awesome. I mean, I didn't win it. I didn't even compete, but they told me to keep it because I
I would tell everyone I won.
No. Nah, I'm not like that.
But you see this fucking medal, dude?
It's a
Yeah.
nice medal though. But yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I got to have same thing, right? Like I got the first, the first what 5 minutes I was there, I got to hang out with Neil Pickup and Minda and who else was there? There was a bunch of other people there, and we were all hanging out talking. And then Cobra Rhodes was drunk and almost got into a fight with
Oh
one of my
my
teammates.
god.
It was phenomenal. He called
With
my
who?
teammate. He goes, "You look like." What did he say? He looked like. He looked like the Unabomber or some
Yeah,
shit. He was
something
like
like
starting with him, and my teammate looked at me. He's like, "I'm about to kill this motherfucker," and I'm like, "Calm down."
That's too fucking funny.
It was great,
Jody's
and that was
getting her
before
feet
that was
massaged by-
before Port City Pullers, guys. Port City Pullers do not act like that. That was before that, but no, yeah, Jody was getting her feet massaged by who the hell was it? Oh my God, he was one of the guys that lost. He got super drunk, was yelling at Devin in the lobby. He's like, "I'm massaging your wife's feet." He's like, "Good for you." He's like,
You guys have a fucking website, portcitypullers.com?
"Yeah,
You guys are like way too legit. You guys gotta chill out.
You should see the
you
Discord.
should see. We have a Discord. We have the whole nine, man. Like,
You have a Discord?
yeah."
I
I
didn't
don't know
even
what the
think
fuck
you
that
know what that
means.
is.
Yeah, well, we have it. We have a Discord server. Our average practice is somewhere around.
Ted, are you a gamer? You gotta be a gamer.
I used to
bro.
be. Used to be. Yeah.
That's how we met.
I knew it.
Minecraft?
No, actually, I used to play World of Warcraft.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Bro, we
Yeah.
probably have more in common than you think. Oh man. I don't know how
I
I feel
knew
about
Yusuf was a virgin. It took a while for him to come
this.
out.
Bro.
Well, if I'm a virgin with 6 kids and 8 grandkids,
No,
I'm
I
doing-
said Yusuf. You look like
Oh,
a
oh,
man.
Yusuf.
Yusuf looks like.
Yeah, that's right. Walk it back, James. Suck
Look
it
at
off,
that.
suck 'em off.
Look at Yusuf's walls, dude. That looks like an adopted child's room.
That looks like
No,
It's
my
actually a
wife,
very
and
big
I,
room. I actually can't believe it.
my wife and I actually met on World of Warcraft. No bullshit. We actually did.
Are you fucking serious, bro? Bro.
Yeah.
What
I
was
met
your
my
pickup
first
line on
girlfriend
World of
on.
Warcraft?
I met.
There
Oh,
was
yeah, go
none.
ahead.
That was the funny part. It was I was a complete noob and she was not. She was a top 50 world raider. So like back in
Oh,
Wrath of the
wow.
Lich King, where there's like 22, what was it, 20 million active subs in Wrath of the Lich King, she was a top 50 world raider.
So she
and-
had no life.
Yeah.
absolutely none.
She was a single mom. She worked, took care of her kids, and gamed. That was it. So yes, she had no
And
life.
so, would you say that kind of power dynamic is still in their relationship, where you're kind of more of the submissive one and she's more dominant?
I would say that we have a very 50-50 relationship because
Oh,
what
that's
she
awesome.
trained me in World of Warcraft because that was actually quote unquote my pickup line was, "You're awesome. I want to be more like you. Teach me." And because I was a noob, I knew nothing, and she obviously was better than me, and I recognized it. So I was like, "I want you to teach me," and she did.
Man,
We became really good friends.
All right,
I was in
we're gonna-
Pennsylvania. She was in North Carolina. So
Oh,
I
sorry,
mean,
go
we
ahead.
never met. We didn't meet, and we were friends for 2 years,
Yeah.
3 years,
Something like that.
and then we finally got to meet each other, and a year later we were married.
You waited way too
Dude.
long, Ted. You waited way too long. You
That's
should have. As
fucking
soon as she started
crazy.
teaching you, I would have been like, "I'm coming over right now."
Well, that's a hell of a trip, Pennsylvania to North Carolina. Yeah,
That
I
I
mean,
made.
there was a
Because
whole lot of
gamers,
shit
my wife's a gamer actually.
there was a whole lot of shit
I'm
that
gonna
went
put
down in
I'm gonna
between,
put
but
this.
yeah.
This is number 3 on the list of cool shit that you said. It's growing. I'm not gonna lie. It's growing.
Well, I'm glad. I'm
Anyway,
glad
that's fucking
in your
insane.
estimation, I'm growing. That's good. I didn't know if I was going to be able to sleep tonight, honestly.
You're going up, man. You were like pretty low, and
Yeah.
you're
You
getting
went up
there,
on my
all right?
scale.
You're getting
All
there.
right,
Fuck is what?
you went up on a scale. You were like a 1. You're like a 2.5.
Yeah,
now.
there you go. Yeah. Now, each point is just a half a point in USEP scale.
Yes. On a good day. Anyway, what's the next topic, boys?
Next topic is we're going to shout out and talk a little bit about the Challenger Series that's coming up November 8th, I think it is. And that's going to be in Long Island.
Whoa! You know what else is happening on November 8th? Whoa!
That's a. Oh, yeah.
What-
It's the grand finale of the New England Arm Wrestling League.
That is.
Okay, so we gotta talk about that as well. But we can talk about whatever fucking.
So they
whatever
have
else
30
is
matches from what they know right now. And
30. That's too many.
30 super matches. Yeah, it's on a Mac table. The first time that Dan Citrella is doing this for his first tournament. Hopefully everything goes the way it's should be. Should be a great tournament. Doing 40, 50 super matches is a lot. For your first time. But Dan Schwartz is going to be there too, taking care of things. He's very in and out with all the tournaments and super matches I had, so he knows everything and anything there is need to know when you're recording and having everything go the way it's supposed to. So he's
He knows in and out. He knows in and out well. If he lived in California, he'd be all over it now. He'd be back to 300 pounds.
yeah, no, but he's good. He's good. So everything should be good over there. Dan, from what I'm seeing, Citrella's been doing a great job too. He just had a super match and he won a super match too. Congratulations on your super match, Dan Citrella, last night. And a lot of respect the way you took that. I saw that match. He was getting a little bit amped up, a little heated, and a lot of respect. Leaving your hand in there, not wanting to. And Dan is a bigger guy, so respect to that, Dan. I saw that last night. So yeah, and congratulations on your match.
I have
But
no
yeah.
idea what you just said, but yes, respect to Dan as a goat.
Dan Citrella had a match last night at the Beast Mode Halloween Havoc.
Last night?
Last
These
night.
guys are doing events on a Thursday? These guys are fucking insane.
Yeah, Thursday night they did it. And
Christ.
but it is what it is. And they had a great outcome. Everybody had a great time pulling left and right. I shout out to Sergio, Jesus Gonzalez, Pedro, and all the Beast Mode guys. They're great guys. So
Pedro, the king of Puerto Rico, the
It
fucking
is the
king.
fucking king.
Dude, you gotta address him as His Majesty, bro.
Wait.
He
What are you
actually
doing?
should have a match. I'm looking for a match for Pedro for Battle of Tri-State 3. I have someone in mind,
Aiden LeMay.
so that should be good.
Please give him Aiden LeMay.
No.
I thought the king of Puerto Rico was Miguel Rosas.
Who the fuck is that? It sounds like an imposter. Pedro
No, that's
all the way.
team No Name. I mean, right? Is that what it is?
I don't know his team, but I know that on YouTube he's referred to as the king of Puerto Rico. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
False king. We need to have a civil war, I think. I think we need
Well,
to have
I
a
know
Puerto
Miguel
Rican civil war.
Rosas. He pulled over here, I think, at Dan's barbecue last year, and
Yeah.
he got smoked here. And then, but I think he's around 220, 230 pounds, 230 pounds, maybe the most 240, I would say.
Yeah.
1209.
And I mean, I'm pretty sure that there's a lot other guys in Puerto Rico. Probably Pedro would smoke him. So, but I know
real
Miguel
quick,
Rosas.
just back to the
I know
just
exactly what
back
you're
to
talking about, Ted.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, okay, all right. So just back to PortCityPullers.com. I'm just still kind of fascinated with this. So you guys have a juniors practice?
Absolutely. Yeah. So every week what we do is we practice from 11 to 2. And the 11 to 12 o'clock hour is set up for the juniors, amateurs, and brand new pullers. So all of us guys, normally all of the heavy hitters, quote unquote, get there at 11 anyway. And we usually grab a table and grab a kid or grab an amateur or grab a brand new person.
What is this?
Grab a kid.
Oh, stop it. And
Epstein City Pullers.
we'll sit there and work with these guys on technique and stuff like that. And then the again, quote unquote, heavy hitters start really teaming up with each other around 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. But I mean, we'll still take time and work.
Dude, this is actually no bullshit. This is fucking sick. Like, this is what we need in the sport.
Yeah.
Way more
Well,
than this, like, legit stuff.
Adam and his team. So Adam Hoying, Ryan Dunwoody, Matt Englehart, Dakota Honeycutt, those guys are seriously like very organized. Like I said, we have a Discord channel, we have leadership, we have a council within the team. So I mean, like if you have a suggestion or anything like that, you bring it to them and they literally bring it within the leadership team, and then it gets voted on, and then you get a yay or nay. So
how many people?
Somebody draw me a somebody fucking give me a Discord invite.
We can't do that. You have to be part of the team to get into the Discord.
Ooh,
it's a private Discord.
Yes, it is for the team chat only. Yep.
And
where are you located?
That's respectable.
You're not part of the team.
True. Well, I got a legit question though. As long as I don't bring up the debate incident, can I come to the Port City Pullers if I'm in North Carolina?
Yeah, why not? No, as long as you conduct yourself, with respect, you have everybody's welcome. Everybody's
well, then I don't
welcome.
know if I can make it. No. Yusuf doesn't what? What'd you say?
So Yusuf doesn't respect himself, dude.
True. This is actually so true. Anyway, dude, this is sick. Who made this website, bro?
I honestly don't know, but it probably was Adam Hoying, if I had to guess.
This is good. This is really good.
Yeah, I met these guys
I'm gonna
when
be on here for like 5 hours.
I actually met these guys before they actually started, before they actually were Port City Pullers. I mean, they were just basically Ryan Dunwoody used to practice in his garage with a couple of guys, and I used to go down there and train with them every now and again when I had my own team with Nick Johnson. And it turned out that, to be quite honest, Nick and I were getting really, really serious about arm wrestling, and our team just, we only had maybe 6 or 7 guys kind of around the orbit, but yet there was like 2 or 3 guys that practiced all the time. And we knew it wasn't enough depth of roster for us to actually get better. Nick and I are very, very technical pullers, but we needed people to challenge us with horsepower and other techniques that we're not used to and stuff like that. So we searched around and no dig, to any other team around us, but we were like, well, the obvious choice is Port City Pullers. So we went and we asked to join them. And, being a captain and co-captain of another team, they were like, yeah. So, and we've been friends with them, obviously. So they knew us. So we joined up and, got our jerseys and started representing them.
How many people do you think
Wow.
you have in your whole team?
So the average practice, like I said, so a week practice would probably be about 20 to 25 people. And then a strong practice would probably be 35. As far as like in the team that always show up, you can count on 15 to 20 always showing up.
That's pretty tit.
Yeah. So, and I mean,
twice a week. How is this?
So we practice Saturdays, 11 to 2. And then we also have a spinoff team that's starting with a couple of college kids, a couple of younger guys that are they're amateur working their way up to pro. And they have a place that they practice at, what is it, UNCW? Yeah, Seahawk Slammers, they're called. So it's still in Wilmington, right? But it's basically a spinoff. So a lot of the top guys that live in Wilmington, I'm not one of them. I live an hour and a half away. I travel down there for the practice. But so like a lot of the guys that live in Wilmington will make it to that second practice with the new team, Seahawk Slammers, to kind of help them grow and also to teach the newer guys that are just getting on the table. So
They also do the once a month get.
yeah, we also have a once a month get together where whoever wants to go gets together for all you can eat sushi and hibachi, and we do that on a Thursday night.
What the hell? That's like my favorite food. I was
gonna say, I'd be going personally just before that.
Yeah.
So
It's just the
yeah, I mean, it's a camaraderie. We build a community, right? So I mean, they're really good people, and man, I tell you, no bullshit, man. Since I joined their team, I've been on a personal growth, like soul searching type deal, the whole 9 since I joined their team. They're the type of people that just make you want to be a better person. They really are. Like, no bullshit. They're the type of team, and they don't put any pressure on you to be a better person. They're the type of people to be around that you're just like, yeah, I want to be better. Like, I just want to be better.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's good. That's good, man. That's great.
Good luck with that, man.
How long have you been with them for, Ted?
So I've been with them since April, right after the surgery. Yeah, right after the surgery.
Nice.
And so far, baby, 3-0. So yeah.
Wait, so where can I find a video of your recent match with the Voodoo guy?
You can actually go on my profile. I put all 3 of them on there. I put all 3 of the super matches since my surgery
Facebook?
on there. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
How far are you from me, Ted?
Say what, buddy?
How far are you from me? You're in North Carolina?
Yeah, I'm on 95 North Carolina, about middle way down.
10, 12 hours?
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna give you the exact city over.
No, you don't have to give me the. Well, you can give me an idea. An idea.
Yeah,
just your street
I'm not
address
about your address. You know what I mean?
I'm about midway down the state on 95.
Midway down the
state.
state.
And then what is the last four of your social security number?
It's a GTFO.
That's good. That's not a number though.
Yeah, a word. You could put that into alphabetical numerical, and you're good to go. My wife's is STFU.
That's also a good one. Okay. Anyway, grand finale. Let's do a little quick plug here. So of course,
I love this. I love this. Great. He's taking over
I
your
don't know.
podcast, Steve.
Well, listen. I would never dare
This is
take
what
over
these
Steve
fuckers
podcast.
do when they come
He
to our
is being
country.
gracious and allowing me to speak is what's happening here.
I just let him talk because he can't stop talking. Honestly.
So basically, the New England Arm Wrestling League, right? Premier arm wrestling league in New England, and it's the best one because there's only one. But it's really good. We're coming to our grand finale event where, of course, pullers have racked up points from placing in pro classes. Okay, I'm sure everybody's familiar with this concept by now.
Yeah.
And in the running, we have 4 people who could possibly take the championship title, $1,000 cash. Of course, the sought after trident. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw that on my Facebook. Looks pretty fucking sick. Okay. In fact, give me 1 second here. We'll be right back.
I think you
Just
just
talk
stole
about
it from
yourself for a second.
fucking Spencer's or Good Stuff.
So while he stepped away, just saying.
That was cool. I like it.
That's cool, bro, but this is way cooler. All right, check this shit out.
Oh, that's actually pretty big, bro.
Boom. That's what I hear a lot, James. Anyway, moving on.
Wait, yeah. So does everybody get those, or just one person?
No,
Oh,
no.
fuck no. What am I? I'm not running a fucking charity here, okay? Yeah, the fucking winner gets that. Fucking heavy, by the way. Like you guys, you better have a or something. That shit is not gonna.
Like, what do you
fit
think
in
it
a normal
weighs?
car.
5 pounds,
Like-
you pussy.
10.
Well,
10
he
pounds.
was straining with it, so I would say 5-10 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro, 10 pounds probably.
Yeah.
that's
Actually, let me-
fair. That's pretty
Let me
heavy.
pick it up again. 10
Well, don't throw a
yeah,
disc.
that's about-
Don't throw a disc.
Wait, throw into the wall. I
Yeah.
want to see the sticks.
That's all right. I'm not 500 like you. Anyway, so yeah. Rankings: 4 people in contention to win. Spot. Second place gets 750. Third place gets 500 United States dollars, and women get 400, 200, 100.
I hear you muffled, bro. You hear
Yeah,
muffled.
you're muffled. You suck.
Oh shit! You can't hear me?
There you go.
There you
You
go.
fixed it.
Now you're good. Now you're good.
Anyway, bunch of money, bunch of fun. Come to the tournament. It's gonna be sick.
So, who's gonna win the Trident? Is it Kurt Howgate? I feel like it's Kurt.
There's 4 people who could win it. Okay, so
Who's got the highest amount of points?
Can I name them?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Sam Mitchell, Garrett, Kurt Howgate, and
Garrett Tupper.
Tupper. Yeah, Garrett Tupper.
There's another
You
person.
just said that.
Oh, then I don't know.
You
then.
just said
I don't know
that.
what the 4th one is.
It's Rakat. Rakat. You guys know him?
No.
Oh
The
yeah.
Kazakh guy. The Kazakh
Yeah,
guy from
yeah, that
fucking
small short guy that beat
Ohio.
fucking Josh,
Dude,
right-handed.
Is he the guy that beat
Yeah,
Seth
he's-
Burnett?
He beat. I don't think he pulled Seth, but he beat fucking everybody
Yeah.
that he pulled. He has
Oh,
like
you're
one
talking about
loss.
the guy
and it
from
was to
Maine.
Ben
The guy that
Giampoli.
beat Ben Ciapoli.
Yep.
Well, he's definitely not from Maine, but yeah.
No, I'm talking about the
Oh,
tournament
the
in Maine.
tournament in
I
Maine.
remember this guy.
The tournament in May.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So he's actually got the highest win rate in the league. He's won every single class. So yeah, but he's actually got the lowest points in the top 4. So he'd have to get lucky. But yeah, so Garrett, if Garrett double golds, then he wins the Trident. If he doesn't and Kurt does, Kurt wins the Trident. If they both shit the bed and Sam wins 2 classes, he gets a Trident. And if all 3 of those guys like get AIDS or something, then Rakat could win it if he shows up. But
So Kurt's
yeah.
gonna win.
Yeah, Kurt's gonna win.
Well, honestly, the favorite is definitely Garrett.
No, favorite's
Yeah.
Kurt. Who's beat
Yeah,
Kurt
but-
left-handed in New England?
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, they both have the same points, and Garrett has more wins. So if they both double gold, Garrett.
But
wins.
Garrett has harder
okay.
competition.
That's true, but I mean, so far it hasn't mattered, right? They still have had the same amount of points. But I see what you're saying. Like if Chris Michael shows up, if Chris
Garrett
Michael
smashes
shows up, then Garrett's gonna fucking. Well, I don't know about that. He just got shit on like a week ago by him. But
Dude, that was just a
yeah,
training. I don't know what you're
yeah.
talking about.
yeah, literally so true. I'm a big Garrett fan as well.
Burdock is going to be
Unbiased
Chris
though.
Michaels coming up on the 29th.
Yeah.
Birdcock, I love that guy.
His super match against Chris Michaels.
Yeah, and
Remember when I beat him?
you never beat Burdock in your life, dude.
Yeah, I fucking did, bro. I saw a channel.
I don't know.
I want
is
that
it-
super match. Steve, if you want to see a fun super match, I want to see Burdock at 154 dog walk fucking Yusuf.
Oh, you don't want to say that, bro.
Well,
That's gonna be embarrassing
there's a
for him,
lot of
bro.
guys at 154 that can dog walk him. There's a bunch of guys at 154 that can dog walk me. So I mean, you
Yeah.
know, you
I
look
believe
at,
the second one, not the first one.
you look at yeah, okay. You look at Joseph what is it, Morano or Cody Wood or yeah, come
Yeah.
on.
I'd hold that guy in the center. I'd
You're
hold
Okay.
him right here.
They'll
Okay.
blast
Yeah.
through you.
For as
They'll
long as he
blast.
allows you to, sure, yeah.
I would threaten
No,
to cut
actually,
Cody
he'd
Wood's
probably
hair.
beat me.
I've pulled Cody
I'm pretty sure.
several times, and
Sorry,
that
go ahead.
dude is just a fucking wall. It's just a fucking wall.
Yeah.
Like it's just stupid how strong he is at 154. It's just
Yeah.
dumb. It's dumb.
I mean, but he's solid
I
muscle.
feel like
If anybody's
Yeah.
ever seen him in person, I mean, he's solid muscle.
Oh yeah, like I said, I've told him he's insane.
Yeah.
He's absolutely just stupid. There isn't an ounce of fat on that kid.
No.
what do you guys think about the hairstyle, though? Do you think it's a
Hey
good
man,
look?
he's known as the Super Saiyan. He might as well keep it.
That's not a Super Saiyan hairstyle,
Fair
dude. I refuse.
No,
to-
but I mean, it's the Super. Come on now, I'm a Goku fan myself. I get it. It's not Spike.
He looks like 4. I would take 4. I would
Yeah,
accept
well,
4.
he
Kinda looks
he
like
got
4.
the nickname Super Saiyan, so you know whatever. But
No,
Um,
dude.
All right, fair enough.
Super Saiyan or not, he's fucking ridiculous.
yeah, he is. He's absolutely ridiculous. His post is
Definitely very
just
strong.
stupid. His post is just dumb.
And like you said, Joe too. Joe's
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, if Joe could turn somebody like that in, he's obviously got to be just stupid strong too.
right.
Yeah, Caleb said he's pulled
Joe's
Joe
pretty
pretty
good.
equally impressive. I'd
That
say
was
he's
pretty
more
good, I'm
impressive.
not
He
gonna
beat
lie.
him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, Joe, I didn't really. Oh, go ahead.
Steve, is it confirmed
Go ahead,
between
James.
Patrick and the other guy?
No.
Okay, I won't bring it up then. I wanted to ask you.
Who,
Even though I
Patrick,
just did.
Patrick, the 2 guys won cup, Patrick?
Yeah, Patrick Weeks, dude.
Dude, what the fuck happened to him, dude?
He just got to work a lot, but he's coming for a super match on the 29th.
He's got a super match.
All right.
So, Steve, where I just saw Nightmare say something about Monster Factory. When is that coming? I know
That's the same
Mike-
date as my tournament, actually, November
Oh,
20th.
is it?
Yeah, those fuckers. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah,
He
right,
has a
right.
mix there, doesn't he?
Fucking Michael Todd.
No, so it's going to be.
He fucking messaged
Dan
me. He was
going
like,
out
this
there,
Pete Fernandez guy.
Roger's going out there. There's a couple
Dan.
guys going out there too.
That's awesome, man.
what's-
I'm glad that
what's-
Michael's given guys that are relative. I understand Daniel's got some some clout behind him and all that, but I mean he's not like super at the top. It's cool that Michael's giving everybody a chance. You know what I mean? Not just like
Yeah.
the guys that are just the top.
Well, shit, I think
No,
What's
no.
the,
Dan's
what's
ranked
the,
ninth,
what's the
right?
name of this?
Say what? Dan's
Monster-
ranked what?
Monster Factory 6, I
Ninth or
think.
sixth or something?
Right, but what I'm saying is normally
pretty high.
these guys don't want to test anybody that isn't 1 or 2. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
that's fair. I
yeah.
see what you're saying.
Yeah, Dan's like, I think 14 or 13 or something like that, maybe 12th on In the Hook.
yeah. To be fair, I don't think I could
Dan?
beat them. either.
Dan Schwartz?
So,
Yeah,
Dan Schwartz is ranked what did you just say?
like 13th, I think, or 12th in the Hook,
At-
right-handed.
176?
I think the weight's a little bit different there, but around, yeah.
well, in the
In the
hook is the more
United
traditional weight, so it'll be what 154, right? Instead of 165.
I think it'd be. I'm not sure exactly, but he is up there though. And on
Yeah,
airs,
Did he like can pay chance for like $5,000? What's going on here?
yep.
Oh,
I mean,
you need to set up that match now. I just want to see Dan wax him just to shut him up once. Like that.
I
You know what I
mean,
mean? Like,
Dan,
just
let me
Dan
look at
is
this.
ridiculous right-handed. I mean, he's good left and right-handed, but right-handed, I mean, he's beat. I mean, even at what was it, New Way?
he says he's not in the hook. He's
No,
not
I'm
on
not
in the
hook.
hook.
So what are you ranked on then, Dan?
Oh, thank God. We lost. I thought we were in a different reality for a second. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. All right, go ahead.
He says he's not. I mean, I think the man would know if he's ranked on something.
He
No,
just
he's not.
posted,
He's not. He's
just posted it. I forgot what it was on. Hold on.
It might be arm
no,
fighter.
it's not.
Arm Fighter. I think it was Arm
Yeah,
Fighter.
it's Iron Fighter.
Okay,
well,
so
those
the
guys
more
are-
realistic of the rankings. Got it.
Right.
Cool.
Right.
yeah.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
in the hook, they have Jerry
They're
Cataract
so
above
dated.
Devin Larratt.
In the Hook is
No,
so
no, no,
dated,
what?
dude.
Yeah, but who is it? Tug Boy that runs
It's
Chainsaw.
it's
Tug
Chainsaw.
Boy.
And I mean,
Dated.
Bug boy.
yeah, he doesn't keep track of it, man.
No,
It's
he
just-
doesn't. It's so dated. It's so
No,
out.
it is so dated.
So
Arm
good.
Fighter is much better. Airs is pretty good. So
Well, here's the problem with Ayers, though, right? Ayers is all about like And don't get me wrong, I use Airs for Camel City as well, so it's not like, you know, or Aries, excuse me. It's
I love
Aries.
Aries.
The problem with
No, it's
Aries though
Aries.
is that
They're just like
it just rewards people's activity. It really doesn't, you know what I mean? Because there's
Because it's
people out
not
there.
a
That's what you
ranking
want.
system; it's a rating system.
Exactly, 100. And when people understand that, that's when Aries really comes into its own. But when people use Aries as a ranking system, it's like you got to try to explain to them the difference between a ranking and rating system, and then they're just lost. It's yeah.
By the way, so Dan is an honorable mention. He's not in the top 15, but he's in like, you know, they put like the little asterisks to it where they're like, this guy might.
Yeah,
be
he just
good.
said
We
that
don't
he's
know.
like number 17 or 18 at 172.
Yeah, that's what it was. 172.
What a goat. Let me see though. Let me see. So who we got? We got Vazgen Sagoyan, Dan Schwartz, and Sam Pofter. Okay, they're pretty good. Okay, Zach Lee at number 10. He's reasonable.
You see, Shane Owens in the super heavyweight is an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
And Shane Owens is a guy that I train with, and I was telling you, I was telling you, he's off the couch, and he's an honorable mention on the top of the country.
You think he beats Corey West?
I don't know about Corey, but I know that 2 years ago I had a match set up with him with Austin Jaggers, and I had him as the favorite.
Left or right?
Did he win?
Right. No, the
Did he-
reason
did he
why he
win or
didn't
did-
is because of the hang
did he
on.
pull a
The reason
Ted?
why the match didn't happen. The reason why the match didn't happen is because of that unfortunate circumstance that Austin had with the legal stuff. So,
Oh, right.
yeah, I had to get my money back and tell him thank you, but I can't have you at my event.
Fair enough.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's like when they took.
Yeah.
That was such a good opportunity for that joke too. Anyway,
Yeah. But I mean, he has been cleared of all charges, so that's good. But I just, you know,
good for him.
I never got a chance to set the match back up. But yeah, that was going to be at Camel City too. I was actually going to have him and Shane Owens go at it for number 8 North America.
Sounds pretty exciting.
It would have
All
been.
right, I'm looking at
It
these.
could-
I'm looking at these 172 left hands. Let's look at this. So we got Isaiah. Who's anybody know who that is?
No.
Okay, anybody know who Lane Perry is?
I've heard of him. I don't know of him.
Anybody know who Dole Bumgardner is?
Bumgardner? Yeah.
Yeah, I know who that guy is. He's pretty fucking good, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's in the top of the country for a reason, buddy.
Well, isn't he? Is he this? No, I'm thinking of Dalton Duncan.
Well, yeah.
Who's
So just to
the-
give you an idea, Nick Johnson just went up against Dalton Duncan. No,
Who's that?
was it Dalton? Yeah, it was Dalton Duncan, left-handed, 176, and it was funny because Dalton said you don't have a chance in hell and all that. And don't get me wrong, Dalton beat him. I think it was 3-1, but it was a lot closer than the match said. And afterwards, I walked up to him. I said, "Chance in hell." He goes, "No, dude, that dude's strong. Like that dude's real strong." And that's a guy that I train with. That's one of my mentors in the sport. And yeah, he.
Dalton Bumgardner. Is you train with him?
No, not Dalton. I trained with Nick Johnson, who just had a match with Dalton
Oh, sorry.
Duncan.
Okay,
Not
my
that
bad.
long ago. Not that long ago. It was what in?
I'm seeing a lot of pretty good guys up here.
Yeah.
I see Zach Lee is in the honorable mentions. Wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
He said there's a lot of good guys up here. That's why it's the top of the list. Like that's the guys.
Give me. I would say give me 1 to 2 years, and I'll be in the top 10.
I hope
At
you do.
172?
Left-handed.
I hope you do.
That was. Yeah, 170. Whatever. 76. Same thing.
Yeah, Seth is 209.
Who? Barnett?
Right-handed.
No,
give me.
yes,
right-handed.
Barnett,
Give me.
yeah. Hey, I know they had him first, but we had him for a while.
That dude.
Yeah, he
And-
came back to us though.
Yeah, I know. I heard.
He
But
came
my
back
God,
to us.
bro, that guy is insane. So just to
So
give you an
strong.
idea,
Such a
to give
strong
you an
left hand.
idea, Shane went to this year's Camel City, right? So January. This year's Camel City fought at 209 left-handed, swept the entire 209 class left-handed, then went and fought supers. Didn't he fight 253s and supers or just supers?
I don't remember.
I think it was supers.
I know
he went
West
supers.
After
And- And everybody who found out what class he was entering in, they all went after him. Like all of the supers went for it. Or if it was a 253 guy, he's like, fuck that, I'm pulling supers. Like everybody wanted Seth. And Seth went through the entire class, ran up against Shane Owens left. Now, Shane Owens left is nowhere near Shane Owens right, but he's still strong. And they get into a match, and it's a pretty big war. Now, remember, Shane Owens is like 290, and this dude's 209. And they're in a match, and he pulls through him. He wins. So then Shane lays down the Mike Broom, who's a killer out of South Carolina. He's an absolute killer out of South Carolina. Lays down to him and says, "Look, somebody's got to beat this dude." And so Mike Broom has a hook war with Seth, and Seth grinds out a win against him to win the #1 spot. It was like, holy shit! It was incredible. Seth is unbelievable.
Yeah, Seth is really fucking good.
Yeah, Seth is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, he's
actually
definitely
setting up a super match from November 29th, but he has another match right after that, and he doesn't want to be so close to it. So
Yeah, Seth is just stupid. Like, I watched Seth
Who's that
pin
match?
somebody.
Who's that match?
I watched Seth pin somebody before the other person even heard the go. No bullshit. No bullshit. It was ready to go. And the guy went, "Wait, what? Was I just pinned?"
Yeah.
Like, it literally happened that fast.
Yep.
I was like, holy shit.
He's not just fast though. He's so strong.
Oh God, he's so strong. I used to train with him. He's just stupid.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
By the way, there's a guy in the top 20 on In the Hook, number 18 for super heavyweight right hand. His name is Sonny Gay. Is this a real person?
Oh my God.
Facebook him.
That's fucking crazy.
Shout out.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Steve. When is Seth Barnett's match? What are you talking about? He has a match coming up. I don't know about this.
No, he had a match. I was trying to set it up. It was supposed to be against. I don't want to say it because somebody else is going to try to put it together. So I'm gonna put it together. So.
We got to gatekeep those good ideas. I feel you on that.
Yeah, some of them are just way too good, and then some of them are so good that they get taken away from me right fucking in front of me, and then they're in a different state. But let's not talk about that. Anyway,
You don't have to worry about one promoter because Seth hates that son of a bitch. So you're good on that.
No.
Yeah.
It's on somebody else. It was on somebody else, somebody completely different. Not even talking about him, if you know.
Okay, but I'm just saying, it's the guy that we don't like either.
No,
but
not talking about him.
I don't like him either.
I don't.
Oh, you guys are talking about the Natty Bros, right? Those fucking.
No. So Dan just asked you because I don't know the guy honestly. He said, "What about his match with James Houston? What do you think about that? Or Jake Houston? Excuse me."
Say again, appreciate you guys. What do you all think about my match with Jake Houston on Monster Factory 6? What's your opinion? And what's gonna out? I have no idea. I don't know, Dan. We were just talking about something else. But yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, Yusuf, what were you just saying? No, nothing against the Natty Bros. But, yeah, all good. You know what I mean? They're doing great things. They have great matches that are coming up. And I know, he's got some bangers. Sam Mitchell.
Seth just pulled at one of their events too, didn't he? Seth just pulled at one of their events, didn't he?
Pulling at one of their events.
I could have sworn he just did as well. It was in Massachusetts or something like that.
At the Natty Bros?
Wait. What are we talking about? I'll tell you.
Seth Barnett pulled at an event. It was an outdoor.
I don't think Seth Barnett pulled at.
Yeah. He pulled at Mass State. He had a beautiful war with it.
Yeah, he had
a super match though.
No. It was a tournament.
Right.
He had a beautiful war.
He had a great war with the Bulgarian guy Iskrin, who was like an IFA or WAF actually medalist, or maybe even winner of the division.
Yeah, it was a war. Like, I didn't know which way it was going to go. It was insane.
Where was this guy from?
The other guy, he's a WAF. I don't know where he's from, but he's a WAF. He could even be a world champion. I don't know.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
He's a WAF youth champion.
Did he win or no? Did Seth Barnett win? What happened?
No, the guy won, but it was a grinder. It was a grinder.
It was fucking war. Yeah, it was really close. I was the down ref.
Yeah, Seth had him pushing redline the entire time. it was insane to watch that. And I even talked to him afterwards. I was like, bro, you look fucking phenomenal. He goes, I'll get that son of a bitch next time. I love Seth. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he is. He's a great guy, man. Good luck to him in his net.
Damn, I'm looking at this Jake Houston guy. He's like pinning Kevin Palka, so he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
really,
Palco's strong.
Falco's good.
Okay, Dan, you might be cooked here. I'm not gonna lie, this guy's pretty good. You gotta lock in.
It could happen. Could happen. He could get cooked.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, no, Dan, you gotta. I hope you're training, man. This guy's fucking good.
Nah, he's gonna come in off the couch. He's good.
Dan's been training. It's gonna be a good
Okay.
match.
The Nightmare.
But yeah, what do you think is gonna happen to him? You think Dan's gonna get cooked?
Well, I think he just froze up.
Yep.
I don't know Jake Houston that well, so I think it's going to be a good match just based on what I'm hearing. If he's pinning Palco, you know, then yeah, it's going to be a hell of a match because I don't ever count Dan out. Dan's got a way to pull out
He's got
shit
heart.
that he's just not supposed to pull out. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Dan on a good day is dangerous.
Oh yeah,
Like somebody else we know that won purely on heart.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Dan on a good day is very dangerous.
Water, please.
I've seen him, man, on New Way.
Oh wait, soda, because we
All
only have water.
states, so anywhere. I've seen him in Montana. I mean, I don't ever count him out. He's got
Yeah.
a really good hand, one of the best hands I've known in the sport. Not really big, but really good hand. Good side pressure, good hook, phenomenal top roll. I mean, he's good everywhere where he needs to be.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking about maybe doing sit downs in 2026, and I know Dan likes to do them too. So
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
My shit is cooked. Had to switch to my phone.
But yeah, definitely going to be good. So what do you think is going to happen with Dan, Yusuf?
So from what I can see, the Jake Houston guy, is very aggressive top roller, and Dan is pretty good at shutting that down. To be honest, so
Yeah, I know.
stylistically, I would say
Dan's got a really good top roll himself.
good match for Dan, and Dan feels phenomenal every time I pull him. So I honestly can't make a prediction. I don't have enough information on Jake, but if Dan is ready, he's training. You could definitely take it.
I'd say
Okay.
3-2 Dan.
Oh, interesting.
3-2 Dan. There you go. You heard it here first.
Hope you're right. Big fan of the Nightmare myself.
Yeah,
Unless
he's
of
been
course
training.
you're going up against him, then it was
Well, I mean, I'm still a fan of him. At that point, it's really more that I'm just feeling bad for him. You know? It's what I have to do to him. But yeah.
He's been training with Storm Cholino, so
Whoa, that means he's also training with Paul Lynn.
yep, he's definitely training with Paul Lynn.
Wow.
Yeah, because I would love to, I mean, I'll flex a little bit. Paul Lynn came down here and trained at my house, and I can't wait to train with him a little bit more, and I would love to train with Storm. Like that would be awesome. But
And,
yeah, he was on a tour. He was getting ready for East vs. West, one of them, and I had said, man, I know I'm nobody, but I'd love for you to stop down. I'm right on the 95 corridor, and he's like, I'll come. I was like, you serious? He goes, yeah. So
Dude,
I
Paul
gave him
is
directions.
like chill like that. He's
Paul
he's
came right to my
super
house,
down
showed
to
up a half hour early so he'd work with me before anybody showed up, and
Wow.
we pulled him for 3.5 hours, and we did his patented dynamic, whatever the hell he does at the end of it, where he hits into you hard 5 times, and then you hit into him hard 5 times, and holy shit, that hurt. And we all did it. We all lined up. Adam Hoying was there. Scott Kakoa was there. Gage Bostwick was there. Merlene Valentino was there, which she's one of the top 154s in the country. Women, obviously. And, yeah. So it was awesome. Like I had some really, really good, like world champions, national champions, regional champions, all of that shit in my living room. it was good shit.
That's sick. You guys want to talk about the upcoming East versus West?
Sure.
Sure. Which
all
one?
right.
What's happening tomorrow?
Yes,
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's quick fire down. There's 12 matches. I'm gonna say the match, and then let's give a quick, like, 1 sentence prediction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So coming in first match, Snezana Babayeva. So I'm pretty sure that's Rustam Babayev's sister.
It is.
Versus Elena Persson from Sweden. What are you guys thinking? Man, you guys hate women. All right, I'll take this one.
No, I was gonna let Steve go first. I was trying to be nice, but you know.
Oh, okay. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I think Babayev's gonna take it.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, she's got that family pedigree. You know, sometimes something about genetics, like when you have successful pharmacists in the family, the siblings are always fucking goated too.
Yeah. Plus, if you
Except
look
for
at
that guy
Swedish,
Turbo from Game of Arms, I don't know if he's related, but that guy sucks.
if you look at the Swedish females, they are phenomenal top rollers, but they do tend to not do very, very well against strong inside pullers. And if you look at the way Babayev is built, she is a strong inside puller. So she may top roll, but I mean, she's a strong inside puller. She's just built for it. So.
Great insight there. All right, Steve, you want to say something, or we just go to the next one?
I can go to the next one.
All right, we got Efe Komek, Turkish goat, versus Manuel Battaglia from Italy. What are you guys thinking?
I don't know enough about these two to really say. I think Battaglia has a better shot than most people say, just based on what I did see, but I don't know enough to really make a prediction.
I would say Battaglia, just because it feels like he's been more active in the past few years. I mean, he's always at WAF. He's fucking getting those wins. FA, I mean, he's good, but, you know, I feel like he's probably a little bit rusty right now. So I'd have to go with Manuel.
I'd have to see him because from name right now, I don't think I've ever seen him pull. I don't know too much about him, so I can't really say much.
That's the problem when East versus West doesn't live up to their name, and they do East versus East.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's so hard for us because I mean, most of us try to keep up with this shit, but it's like most of the Eastern guys, unless they're popular, we just don't know who they are. So.
Yeah.
Well, next up we have a popular Eastern guy and then an Asian guy. We got Petro Maharant versus Yoshi Kanai.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that one?
I'm gonna say Yoshi on this one.
I have to say Yoshi.
I have to say
Yoshi. Yeah, I have to say Yoshi.
Yeah.
The samurai. Look, I got news for you. Todd Hutchings better be brushing up on how to defeat a fucking King's move, because now that Yoshi's back, and not just, you know, let me see if I want to do this again back.
That's going to be next for Todd. I mean,
it better be. It better be.
I mean,
because
I don't
got
think
news for
anybody
you.
else.
Nobody has tried that son of a bitch that hard except for Yoshi.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he's the perfect style matchup for Todd.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He knows what he's fucking doing, too. Yep. So definitely want to see him get a shot at that title once he gets a few more wins.
Yep.
And yeah, I think he's the favorite. All right. Coming up, this man, he's near and dear to my heart. One of my favorite pullers. We got Mindaugas Tarasitis versus.
I knew it as soon as he said he was near and dear to his heart. It had to be Minda. It had to be.
Versus Daniil Ustinov. What do you guys think?
I think Mindaugas is gonna fucking go back on him.
Okay, so obviously the favorite's got to be Minda just because we all love him. But I got to be honest with you, Daniel has all the weapons to take the match from Minda. He has every weapon he needs. So it's just a matter of whether or not he connects first or if Minda can outsmart him in the setup, because Minda's not as strong as Daniel. I just don't think he is.
He's not.
So I don't totally agree with Ted. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Yusuf.
Yeah, so one thing that really impressed me with Daniil is his ability to late in the battle to gain hand control against Azat from Armenia. And that's really not something I did not see coming. Because usually those Kazakh guys, they're very quick off the go, but in the longer matches, they tend to get outmaneuvered. Yeah. And he totally did the opposite, completely outmaneuvered Azat at the end. And I mean, that just shows his pedigree. And if he can keep his nerves and do that to Minda, I mean, he could take the win.
Because you're going to feel like you're drowning.
I just don't think he's going to be able to do that to Minda. I don't think
so either. And I also don't think he's going to have the presence of mind during the match.
Yeah, I agree. Minda will make you feel like you're drowning. And if you can't figure out how to get out of that, now, I don't know if he will. I think Minda's the favorite. But what I'm saying is that he possesses all the tools
Right.
to be able to do it.
Right. So I think
Yeah.
he's going to eventually even be in a position that he doesn't want to be in. He'll be able to get out and do whatever he needs to get him in a better position.
Yeah.
I think
Sure.
that is going to be able to beat him just by doing that. I think he's smarter on the table than.
Oh, he's definitely smarter. I
Yeah.
mean, look what he did to Hunter Knopf. Hunter Knopf is one of the strongest, lighter guys that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And Minda made him look like a day one rookie.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different level.
It is a different level. It is a different level.
All right. Next up, this is actually a fucking banger. We got Kamil Jablonski, the Golden Dragon.
Camille Jablonski. I don't give a fuck who it is. Camille Jablonski.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, this is
Well,
where you and I completely differ. The
this is
crying
like the one
dragon, the
guy-
whining dragon.
Yeah, this is the one guy where you might want to walk that back, Steve, because it's fucking arguably the top left hand in the world.
I know.
David Dadikian. Okay, Daddy. He's got Daddy in his name. Okay, it's got to be Daddy.
So let's see how technical you two are. Actually, I'm going to hold this off. You can't say anything, Yusef. It's got to be.
Okay.
It's got to be Steve that answers this.
Yep.
What is the hard counter, the technical choice that you want to make against the flop presser? What's the hard counter?
The hard counter, I would say. I mean, if you want to counter something, I would say a going to hook. I would say.
Exactly. If you want to hook, if you want to counter, hard counter a flop presser, you hook him.
Right.
Who's a better hooker than David? Okay. Case closed. David wins.
Yeah, so I got to agree with you there. I think David, obviously, hand control just doesn't even matter because he's just going to get it for free.
No.
And
fuck
he's just got that. He's got that inside power,
Yeah.
And I mean, it's.
But here's the best part, though. Here's the best part. No matter who wins, the loser is going to have a ton of fucking excuses because they both cry like nonstop.
I don't think
Both
did that account cry?
Oh my god, bro! I was injured. I had fractured this. I had fractured that. I had a torn this. I had a motherfucker. The day before you said you were in the best shape of your life.
I don't think he goes out saying that shit. I think he just
He does.
He
I
being
swear
honest
to
when he was
God.
in an
I
interview,
swear
right?
to God. He has talked about having fucking fractures before, and shit like
no,
that.
I saw that. I saw that. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. But that was like in an interview. That's different from like coming out and making the excuses, Anyway.
Well, no, nobody's worse than, as far as that goes, nobody's worse than Gennady. Literally, the after fight interview, he turns around, he's like, Devin was okay, but I wasn't feeling no, motherfucker, like he beat you. Shut up. Like,
Yeah. No, that shit is cringe. I agree. If you lose, you lose.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is a banger. Okay. I mean, this is a potential revenge match for, one of the top, most entertaining arm wrestlers ever. So, of course, I'm talking about the Wild Horse versus
Oh yeah.
Kalinachenko. What do you guys think?
It's not actually a revenge match because he never faced him left-handed.
Yeah.
He faced him
Oh,
right-handed.
That's fair. That's
got his
fair.
ass
That's fair.
kicked,
That is
and then
left.
Devin came in and posed with him left-handed.
Yeah.
So,
Go ahead.
I want Matt to win. So I think Matt's going to win, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I think it's going to be.
I mean, after that Irakli win where he was in deep trouble and he fucking just dug out of it. I mean, I don't see him losing, bro. He's on a hot streak.
So he can hook, he can top roll. Obviously, he's got a lot of versatility. I definitely want the Wild Horse to win. I think that as far as technically, I think he's a better puller. I don't know if he can even come close to matching the raw horsepower of Sergey.
Yeah, that's the problem that I was.
And that's what I'm worried about because Sergey has so much raw horsepower. And the thing that I hate to say it, but it's the truth, is that Matt is not Devin. Matt does not know how to pull like Devin. He doesn't know how to pick apart an opponent like Devin does. We looked at Devin.
Irakli did have that raw horsepower. He does have that raw power. Irakli does have that. You know what I mean? So, but
he does, but not like Sergey.
Right. I'm
not like Sergey.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So.
And so like, and this. I'm still gonna say Matt, but I think it's more heart than brain that's saying Matt. I think Sergey actually has.
I will say I think Devin's gonna be there. So I mean, with Devin in the corner, I think Matt will be able to pull it off.
I hope so. I hope you're right, and that's honestly the X factor, right? Like, how much will you listen to Devin? Because when Devin went in the corner and started talking to Matt with the Irakli fight, all of a sudden there was a different Matt. There's a different.
It definitely helps. It definitely helps.
Yeah.
All right. This one's good. This one is like one of us members of humanity who's pushed himself to his limit. versus a fucking alien. Okay, and of course I'm talking about Tom Rositz
Yeah.
versus Oleg Zok. There's a bit of history here. I don't know if you guys watched it. European Arm Wrestling Championship.
Yeah.
I want to say 2023 or 4. They faced, and I believe Tom actually managed to eke out a win.
Yeah. Rositz actually did pretty damn good.
Yeah. So there's definitely something there. And I know I've seen some stuff from Coach Ray. It might be propaganda, but I mean, he's saying that Rosas is training fucking really hard. So
Well, he is, and I watched the videos. So what he was doing was he was actually having all of the Latvian team wear a boxing glove or wrap a
I saw
towel
that.
around
I
their
saw
hand,
that. Yeah.
so that he was uncomfortable the entire fucking time that they pulled, and he was doing really well against them. So, I mean, smart training. I don't think he could have trained any smarter. You know
It's
what
a
I mean
great training.
for the
Yeah.
match. I
It's
don't
very
think that he could
creative.
have trained any smarter.
I'll tell you this much: me and Dan trained with 2 winter gloves on for me to train for my match because his hand was so fuck. You know how big fucking Milt's hand is? It's
Faced a guy like me, did you?
it's as big as Bill Sink's hand. They went hand to hand, and he was like, "Oh, I wish I had your fingers." Bill's fingers were just a little bit thicker, but hand to hand, same size. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Bill's a fucking goat, by the way. I love Bill.
Bill is a goat. Bill's a fucking master at 198. I mean,
But yeah,
beast.
yeah.
Next time
Master's
we
actually
see
the
each other,
perfect word.
Steve, we got to grip up. I mean, all I did was shake your hand. I didn't
I
even know you were
know.
a fucking puller that day. I didn't even know.
I know. It's crazy.
All right. Oleg's probably the favorite, but I mean, I'm rooting.
I'm
for Tom.
rooting for
Rooting
Rositz.
Gary.
I really am. I'm rooting for
Me too.
Rositz.
Me too.
But Jacques has got to be the favorite. I mean, he's got a super heavyweight arm strapped to a fucking lightweight body. So
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Moving on here. Undoubtedly, my favorite member of the Georgian team. We got Nugo Chikadze versus Oleg Petrenko. I cannot fucking wait for this one. What do you guys think?
Oleg is
I'm
the
going
heavy
for-
favorite.
Yeah, Oleg, 100%.
I agree, but I don't give a fuck. Okay, Nugo 3-2. This guy's gonna pull it off with his pure retard strength. Okay, he's fucking.
I
Gonna
don't
win
think so. And the reason why I don't think so is because of the fact that there isn't a huge discrepancy in size. They're going to be very, very close. And in that case, Petrenko has all the advantages. He's got better hand control. He's got a better hook. He's got a better top roll. He's got a better everything. The reason why Matt fell to him so hard is because that guy was just that much smaller. Matt had to start so fucking far open that he couldn't connect with any of his power.
That was probably my favorite match at East West West, actually.
Yeah. Well, he just, I mean, yeah, everybody saw
That was
Matt.
crazy, man. I mean, he's been winning matches like every fucking match, dude. I mean,
Nugs on drugs, bro. He's a goat.
Yeah.
I definitely, I think, I don't know. He surprised me before. He could surprise me. Objectively, Petrenko's a safe bet, but I'll go with Nugo.
I think Petrenko's definitely the safe bet. If Nugo wins, hats off to him. But I don't think he's going to.
I want Nugo to win, but I think Petrenko's going to win.
I actually want it the opposite. I want Petrenko to win.
Yeah, no, I want
Interesting.
Nugo.
Interesting. All right.
I want that twitchy guy to win.
You just went down half a point. You went back down. We're back 3 out of 10. All right. So, this is fire. I mean, this is very interesting because we don't actually see a lot of left-handed female arm wrestling. But we got the top two. I mean, if there's a top two, it's these two. We've got Gabby and Barbora. Okay, this is a fantastic match. What do you guys think?
Gabby.
Yeah.
Why?
She's got way too much for her. Her side pressure is going to be way too much for her. And she'll wait just like she does into that position and then just blow right to the side, give her all the side pressure she's got into the hook, and that's it, done.
And why do you think that even though, Barbara was able to deal with that on right?
I think she's just stronger left. She's just stronger left.
Interesting.
Well, I would say it's the opposite. I would say it's the opposite way around. I think Barbora, her left is not what her right is, whereas Gabby is pretty equal. Gabby is pretty damn good on both. But the thing is I got news for you. The next time that Gabby and Barbora meet right-handed, I'm putting Gabby as the favorite.
So I was actually about to say that. I was about to say every time they go against each other, Gabby's getting a little closer.
Yeah,
so
Gabby's strength is not to be fucked with. Like she is.
Pair that with the fact that it's now left. I would say Gabby's got to be the favorite here.
Yeah. Borla, what happened? She did the same thing what she needed to do, and she waited her out, and she gassed her out, until she didn't have anything left, and she won the match just like she did last time. I think if they try to do it again, and don't get me wrong, yeah, she got closer, but she still won. Look at Ryan Woods, and I hate to say that, but Ryan, did he get closer? Yeah. Did you win the match? Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
I'm just bitter. You're right. It's true.
So
Yeah.
I just think she's just a little bit better on the right, even though she's got to gas her out maybe just a little bit more. I think the same thing's going to happen again, if it ever happens again on the right.
True. All right, moving on. This is the top three. Okay, this is the main card. All right. Great match here. Dave Chafee, Ibrahim Sagov. What are we thinking?
Chafee.
I want
Chafee?
Chafee to win
Wow.
so hard, but if he cannot commit, and I mean commit fast, Ibrahim is going to pull him right through the fucking building. If Ibrahim can bring in his shoulder, I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not stopping him.
In my opinion, it's Ibrahim, and I don't even think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a 3-0.
It all depends on how fast Dave can connect. Because
Dave
again,
is slow as fuck.
a hook,
I think it's Ibrahim.
again though, a hook is the hard counter for a press.
Well,
And
for a flop, I wouldn't agree if it's a
well, a hook
press.
is still a hard counter for a press. It's just not as effective against
I don't know
a
if I
regular
agree.
press as it is against the flop.
Right.
But the thing is Dave's side pressure is also. I mean, look what he just did to Todd Hutchings. I mean, come on, Todd's decently fast too, and he
That's
looked
the
like
best-
a day one.
That's
He looked
the
like
best,
a day one amateur. Yeah,
That's the best argument, honestly, in favor of
Yeah.
Dave. It's just how easily he dispatched Todd.
yeah. And I mean, do we really think that Reno Masick is stronger than Todd Hutchings? Do we really think that?
I don't think so.
Because I mean, Reno Masick squeezed out a 4-3 victory over Ibrahim. You know, inside side pressure versus side pressure. Do we really think that Reno Masick has more side pressure than Todd Hutchings?
Nope. Nope.
Not even
No.
close. And
No, I don't think so.
Dave is literally going up against the guy that came in second to Reno, and Reno can't beat Todd, and Todd just got waxed by Dave. Arm wrestling math says Dave's going to win this.
Yeah, I mean, you make a good argument.
Arm
except for the fact
wrestling
that-
math says that he could win, but you know how it is if you feel everybody's different pressures and where they are, and sometimes
Yeah.
it's a little bit different when you're pulling.
What I'm
somebody out.
banking on is that Dave is healthy enough to put up enough of a wall that when Ibrahim does try to hit, Dave's already engaged.
I
and
think
if he-
Dave's going to win.
If Dave's already engaged, Ibrahim doesn't stand a chance. Now, if Dave is sleeping, then yeah, Ibrahim's going to blow through him all day long.
Yeah, I agree.
I do really think Ibrahim's going to win this one. I just can't picture Dave.
You would have to be
pulling out
fast
that. I
enough
just
to
can't
beat him.
see
I don't
it.
think he's fast enough to get into that position before Dave can actually
Uh,
get into his position. So
Yeah, see, I don't think Dave's doing this though. Like that's the thing. You just said he's going to go like that. I don't think he's doing that. I think he's literally going to meet him here.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, then he's definitely gonna lose if he goes like this.
Oh, I don't think
The
so.
only option
you
is
kidding
like
me?
a little bit of pronation. Like
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking he's going to pull
No,
back.
no, Dave will meet him again, guys. I'm not talking press. I'm saying he'll meet him here, like not here, here. And if he does meet him here, Ibrahim won't be able to. I mean, are you kidding me? Dave just threw Todd across the table in that position. He's not going to stop him there. He's just not.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll see
I
what
think
happens.
Ibrahim's gonna take it. I think he's too fast, and I think he's too much like down pressure.
I'm going to
Honestly.
say Dave.
Yep, Dave.
All right, this one again, near to my heart. This time, proximity-wise to my place of residence, we've got the Ginger Dread Man, Jerry Cataract, Big Daddy Caddy, versus Layden, World Grip Champion. What are we thinking?
I want Jerry to win.
Well, that's not what I asked.
I know.
Jerry's going to win.
You think so?
Oh, I know. Like I went up to Jerry before East vs. West 14, and I said, "You're going to destroy Alex tomorrow." And he went, "You've got my attention," and because we were hanging out at the bar, and I said, "Your style is made for this." I was like, "He's a long arm top roller, and you're going to just go underneath him, and you're going to connect. And once you connect, there isn't a long arm top roller on the planet that can stop you." And Vitaly is even longer than Alex is. And
So-
I'm telling you,
So that's
he's gonna do
that's
it.
100% right. Okay, and if it gets to the strap, I would say yes. Now, what concerns me
It's
is the
slipping.
fact that Hermes and Levant, who both have less grip strength than Vitaly, were able to keep Jerry out of the strap.
Yes, but they have shorter arms and they were hooking low. They were grabbing him low and hooking him. So to me, that's the difference. Vitali doesn't have that possibility to grip him low and to pull down. He doesn't have that in his arsenal.
I think he might.
I don't think he does.
I'm gonna
he's
say
got a lot more
Jerry.
grip.
I'm going to say Jerry. I want Jerry to win, but I'm going to say Jerry just for the fact that I seen.
Look, here's the thing. I hate to say this.
When they pressed, when he pressed Vitali, that's I can see that happening again.
Yeah. And I hate to say this though. Look, I hate to say this, but after 30 something years of pulling, if Jerry doesn't know how to slip out of everybody's hand at this point in time, then he doesn't deserve to be pulling at the world level.
Yeah,
I agree with that. No, I actually do agree with that.
100%.
But and this again, what I actually think is going to be super important here. I'm giving this guy way too much credit, but Devon's going to be there. So I think if Jerry's having trouble slipping, Devon's going to run right over there. He's going to say, "Listen, buddy, okay, this is what you need to do to get to the strap." And once he's in the strap, Jerry knows what he's doing. He'll fucking run through him.
And I agree with you.
I do think he'll be able to pull it off.
You're right. Devon could be the actual turning point for that match too. I don't know if it would play as much a role in Jerry's because again, Devon's probably having talks with Jerry right now.
It would just be to go to the strap. That's all he needs.
Yeah, exactly. Because after that, who's a better flop presser than fucking Jerry? I mean,
yeah.
What was that?
There's nobody.
Yeah.
There's nobody.
I mean, the next one would be Camille, and Camille's nowhere near as good as Jerry. So yeah.
Love different that match. I really love to see the press versus press.
Jerry's just so fucking insane.
I know. I just want to see it both at the same time. You know what I mean? It's just because you know what they're going to do. It's just faster and just.
I don't think either one of them will flop. I don't think either one of them will flop in that one. It'll be a hook.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
it'll be a hook. So I mean, it'll just be a hook war, and Jerry will kill him. So yeah, left arm, Camille kills Jerry. But right arm, Jerry will kill him.
It's not a match. It's not a match either arm. All right. Main event here, the one we're all thinking about, and but honestly, not the best match on the card, in my opinion.
No.
We got Uncle Todd Hutchings, and Irakli, the Georgian prodigy. What do you guys think?
It all depends on whether or not Irakli learned anything.
I mean, when a guy loses 2 times, it's
Todd
hard to see him winning the third. It's hard to see him winning.
It's going to take him right to the side, just all the way, and just side pressure the shit, just like you did last time. I don't see anything happening any different.
Take it easy, Nightmare. Well, here's the thing, though, right? Irakli did.
Have it going, Dan.
Irakli did in the middle of that match learn something. Now, whether or not he can do it again, that's another story. Remember, he did turn around and learn that changing the angle and then flop pressing him will absolutely open Todd wide open. So
yep.
He did learn that. So whether or not he could now remember when he learned that with John, he was able to put that in real time. You know what I mean? Like he was able to put that into his repertoire real time. Now Todd is a different breed. I'll give you that. But if he specifically had a training camp on getting the correct angle so that he can then flop, he might actually be able to do something tomorrow. Okay. Now if he does come in same soup warmed over, he'll get killed. Absolutely. He'll get killed. But
I totally agree. Here's the thing. He's not the only one who learned that that's a possible lane for victory. Okay, Todd also learned that at that time, and I'm 100% sure with how analytical Todd is, he is prepared for that, like thoroughly. So
yeah.
I don't see Todd losing this. I mean, 2 victories already, plus the fact that he's just always in form. I mean, I gotta say Todd, and I gotta say like 3-1 Todd.
I mean, you're probably right. But see, with Todd, I don't see any real. I hate to say it, as much as I like the way he pulls and all of that, I don't see a lot of technical prowess. It's just sideways, heavy pronation, heavy back pressure, and then the back pressure gives him the side pressure. There really isn't another, like all he knows how to do is grit his teeth, look at the pin pad, and go. You know what I mean? There isn't really a whole lot of technical prowess in Todd. The whole idea for me is whether or not Irakli has enough like scruples to have learned something between the 2 matches. If he has, then he's going to give Todd a big fight. If he hasn't, well, then he's going to get creamed. But I don't think it actually relies in Todd's hands at all. I think it actually relies in Irakli's hands as to whether or not he's learned or not.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I don't think anything is really going to happen.
Yeah, I will say I think Todd's perhaps not particularly versatile, but I do think what he does is actually quite technical. I think the ability to stay disciplined in those positions and not come up to regrip. I think the fact that I've seen him once or twice actually do a little bit of like hand maneuvering to gain position, especially in those ugly positions where the tension is so tight and any movement could really put you in a worse position. I do think actually some of the things he does is quite technical, but yeah, it's definitely ugly and also it's not particularly versatile. So
It's also not something that younger
technical
players should
prowess
be
is definitely
watching.
not the first thing that comes to mind. What'd you say?
No, I'm saying for all you younger pullers that might see this, don't follow Todd Hutchings.
I would agree with that.
That is the absolute worst way to learn how to pull. It works for him because he's built different and there's something wrong with his elbow, but like I'm telling you, that's the easiest way to go to the fucking hospital if you start pulling like Todd Hutchings.
Mm-hmm. Top 3 worst people to emulate. He's definitely up there.
Absolutely. And then Zurab Taparitsi would be number 2, probably.
Yeah. Jerry, you really don't want to be pulling like Jerry.
Yeah, but even that's safer than Todd or Zurab. Even that's safer.
I don't know. Some of the Jerry, like Jerry, will be like literally. Like,
that's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I mean, Zurab actually did break his arm, but of course that wasn't technically his fault. That was dehydration, malnutrition.
Yeah.
That was a lot of
any King's mover, any flop wrist side pressure. I try to make sure that anybody that I'm teaching is far away from those until
I try to teach people top rolling first, traditional top rolling, whether it be posting or sweeping or whatever. But
flop wrist side pressure, Yusuf?
What?
Did you say flop wrist side pressure? Is that what you said?
That's definitely not what I said.
Yeah.
No, I'm the same. I teach people top roll and drag hook, and that's about it. I don't see.
Yeah, drag hook is also safe.
I honestly don't
yeah.
even want to teach anybody anything else. Like, you go learn all that stupid fucking shit.
Well, what I always tell people is if they're gonna hit, if they're gonna, obviously, you see Devin, you see Michael, you see Svetan Kashevsky, you see these guys that can open top roll. Hell, you even see Engin Terzi. He's done a ton of open top rolling. Denis Saplankov, a ton of open top rolling. So you see all of these legends that have open top rolled, and some of them go into Kings. This, that, and the other thing. I always tell people, look, learn your first open top roll or open Kings as a desperation move, because that's technically what it is. But if you want to get better at it, then work it in practice as far as an open top roll. If it then opens to a Kings, well, learn how to set traps, right? But I mean, it's one of those things where you should never just go. You should never hit into a Kings. You know what I mean? Like, you should never try to be in a Kings. That's what I always tell people. Like, if you end up there, then that's fine, because winning is winning. I don't really give a fuck how you win, as long as you win. So, but I would say that open top rolling or Kings moving is far safer than flop pressing or sideways hooking or Todd rolling or whatever you want to call it. So,
yeah, I would agree. I would agree with what you just said.
I'm a flop presser, so I can't really say anything right there.
Yeah, but are you a flop presser like this, or are you a flop presser like this? There's a huge difference.
I'll go both. Like, if it's got out of my shoulder because I take my hand, I'll still fucking pull.
Steve is top 3 like most disgusting, ugly.
God bless you, Steve.
Prone.
If we're practicing and you ever hit that move where you're out of your shoulder, I will even if I am gonna win, I'll let you pin me, 100%.
And that's what Steve's counting on right there.
I will never pull through somebody like that. I will never pull through somebody like that. Hell, if you go back and since you're going to watch the match now, if you go back in round 4, when I pulled Voodoo, because I was rewatching it to see what I could have done better, the hit that he did, he's here. Like, looking away, he's here, and I'm here. So I mean, bro, that was dangerous. And I told him afterwards, and he goes, "We're warriors, man. I don't give a fuck. Break it." I was like, okay.
All right. I want to give another quick plug here, Steve. Let me just use your platform real quick. Anybody here who's watching is already fucking weirdo, so it's okay. If you're still watching, okay, I have created what is going to be, or if it isn't already, the state-of-the-art arm wrestling bracket system. Okay, so anybody in the chat who ever runs tournaments, runs brackets, okay, you don't have to use fucking paid services anymore because it's free. You don't have to use Excel sheets. Okay, as much as I love Corey Miller, it's a great software, but I have created custom bracket software, and I'm working on it right now. So if there's anybody in the chat who runs brackets and is willing to test it out for me, go to yusufwilson.com,
Send it to me,
download it.
and I'll use it for the tournament we're coming up right now.
Sure, well, just make sure you test it before because you want to be able to know what you're doing before you use it. I don't want to fuck up your tournament with a new software.
Do you offer tutorials with it?
Aren't you going to be there, Yusuf?
Yeah.
Do you need a tutorial? Do you need a tutorial?
So I don't think so. I try to make it as self-explanatory as possible, but of course, if anybody ever has any questions or feedback, let me know immediately, and I will get back to you.
So when you send it to Steve, my wife will ask, and she'll fuck around with it too.
Sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
wanna take a look at
I don't even have to send it to you. You can download it for Windows on yusufwilson.com. It's called
Okay.
Bracket Buddy.
yusufwilson.com.
I mean, I'm there.
Yeah.
Where is it at?
Yeah.
Download Bracket Buddy?
Yep, that's it. Download Bracket Buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Any bugs, any issues? I'm trying to iron that all out right now. So if
No,
you find
absolutely.
anything, let me know.
Now, okay, so here.
Oh, here we go.
Because
This
I'm
is the one that runs my
I
brackets.
run the
So
brackets. So
she runs
quick
my
question.
brackets.
Hello.
So is this a system where you can turn around if once you put the brackets in, you can go back in, edit. If you have injuries, you could put a bye, anything like that.
Dude, great questions. Yes to your
Smart
first one.
questions, Christine. That's fucking
She
awesome.
runs my brackets, man.
Hear these I want to hear these answers right. Meow.
So yes to the first one, you can go back and edit and add people at any stage. Of course, if you add people to the bracket, of course it resets the bracket, right?
If
So you got to
somebody
be
want to
careful.
get pulled out because they get hurt, how do you take them out without getting penalized like a loss?
Right.
There's a
How do you do a
fantastic
bye?
question, and that is actually a feature that is not implemented yet, but I know it needs to be implemented. Okay.
That's the best. That's the best question anybody will ever have on a bracket. I'll tell you.
That's a pretty good question. That one, the Aries rating system. The guy who coded that actually asked me the same question. So that's twice I'm getting it. So I know I need to lock that in as soon as I can.
It's something we come across every single
yeah,
time.
because I get almost told like, well, I had to leave because whatever happened, or I get pulled out. So we pull you out, or sometimes we can't pull you out. And when you're supposed to be up, we have to mark you as either a loss or there's nothing else.
And
we
then
can
it
do.
penalizes you.
Right, and it penalizes you like a loss, so I can't do anything about that. It's not like I can,
Right.
But.
And then the other question that I would have is that I just lost it. Never mind. I'll think about it again. That's the problem with being old.
But yeah. So that is the one thing, that one big thing that I'm aware is not in the software that I'm going to add. But apart from that, it should have everything you need and more. It has a couple more features than the typical bracket systems that we use right now in arm wrestling. So
make sure you trust it. Yeah. All right. If I get anything, I'm hurting you.
Yeah,
yeah.
Our firewall, just said, "Isn't commonly downloaded. Do you trust this site? We get a fucking virus."
Yeah. The only thing that there's just a couple of Trojans. I'm just gonna mine a little Bitcoin as well.
Yeah. He's gonna set up a fucking Bitcoin mining thing at my house.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah,
good stuff, good shit. We'll do that then. We'll run the brackets with your system, see how that goes. I'm gonna have James with me running brackets too. James Reed, shout out to him.
What a goat.
Yeah, always helping out.
He's a lot of goats.
Yeah,
a lot of goats.
Yep.
James Greed, as some people call him. So good.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, that's right. Bring the brackets. We'll run them for the first time. See how everything goes. You're the one that's going to really know about everything, so you'll be there. And
so I am running your bracket for Test Your Frame?
If you want to do it at Test Your Frame, James was going to run the brackets on his, but if you want to do it and test it at the first time, I'll have
whatever you want. If you're okay with that, I'd love to.
Yeah, I'm okay with that if you want to do it.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, we can do something like that. See how it goes for November 29th.
I'm not going to go through it right now. We're not going to go through it right now. She's got it up on the fucking screen right now. She's looking at it right now.
Oh no!
Hey, I mean, just text me. Just text me on Facebook. Anything she finds, just let me know right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when it first it popped up and went away, but that could be my shit.
Got it. She's working on it. She's looking at it already.
What a goat.
New weight class. Okay, gotcha. Cool. He's got his weight classes, but
Yeah, we got to definitely change that
Yeah,
because
yeah.
those are old and
You
outdated.
can add more. You can add whatever weight
yeah,
class
no,
you
I
want.
see that. We were just messing.
I was
with
just fucking with you, man, because there's a war around here between like Virginia and North Carolina. It's friendly because I know the guys.
The weight
I
class.
know the
thing?
guys.
Okay. Yeah.
I know the guys who run Virginia, arm wrestling league. So we just joke around all the time.
So
But
what
like
are your classes?
209.
our classes are exactly like our East versus West. So like you have your what is it 165, 187, 209, 231, 253
Right.
stupid.
Okay, all right.
So
165 though, right? 165,
yeah, 165.
187.
Yeah, 187, 165, 187.
We do 154, 176,
I know.
198, 220.
Yep, I know. And
Yeah,
and
you're like,
so you're like the American standard, but we're the only ones that use that, right? Like America, literally in the entire planet, is the only ones that use that weight class.
That's not true.
No, it is. Who else uses?
WAF has both. WAF does
Nope.
154.
Nope.
165.
WAF uses ours. WAF uses the same
How much
ones.
do you want? How much do you want to bet right now? WAF has.
See, you're WAF does not use like 100 kg. They don't. They use 95 and 105 and 115 and all of that stuff.
How much do you want to bet that WAF has 70 kg?
I didn't say 70 kg. They've
That's
added a bunch of
154.
they've added a bunch of lighter weight classes because of the fact that they have like 16 or 18 fucking weight classes WAF does. But for the most part, WAF uses, look what East versus West did. They
You're telling me
literally
WAF doesn't have 100 kilo?
I don't believe so. Let me see.
Dude, that's just not true. They definitely do.
I said I don't believe so. There's the difference. I'm not speaking out of my ass. I'm
No,
checking.
because look at fucking Aiden. He had to go.
No, they do. They do.
They do every 5 kilos. So they actually have both. So they have, it's the combination.
That's
of
right. You're
ours
right. They do
and
both.
yours.
They do both.
No
They
shit.
do both.
They do
Yeah.
154,
Man, it's a
165.
good thing you dodged that debate, bro. You would have got cooked.
Yeah, because of the fact that I actually fact check myself instead of act like I actually know everything.
Hey,
But you did. Oh, come on, man. All right, I'll let him.
Well,
get away
here's
with
the
that
funny
one.
part, though, because East versus West has directly adopted from WAF. I wonder how old this is because, and East versus West is like they have to run WAF approved weight classes because of the fact that they're East versus West,
Yeah.
Engen, Turkey, the whole nine, and they don't have a 95, they don't have a 105, they don't have a 115.
Who doesn't?
That WAF. So I think
right.
this is old information because of the fact that obviously East versus West is running WAF weight classes and they have a 95, a 105, and a 115.
Yeah, I don't know if WAF has a 95 or 105 anymore.
Maybe it was from 77.
I don't know. Well, this is weird. This is weird.
So WAF definitely has 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, and 100 and 110.
Yeah, 55,
I don't know if it has
55,
the
60,
105
65,
anymore.
70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 100, 110, 110 plus. But again, that makes absolutely
every 5 kilos.
well, it also makes absolutely no damn sense because again, East versus West is WAF sanctioned and they're using weight classes that WAF doesn't have. But either way, North Carolina uses East versus West then, not WAF, whatever. So
I got you. So I'm looking at it right now.
Well,
yeah,
both,
me too.
vice versa.
We all are.
Yeah.
We literally all are.
I don't think Steve is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That's Cap, Steve. That's Cap.
4, 76, 98, 220, 243 plus.
Yeah, they have. So it's what I said. They go up to 90 in increments of 5, and then they go up in increments of 10.
Yeah, and I mean, again, this is not that makes zero sense because
as a promoter.
yeah, as a promoter, I'd
God,
absolutely fucking.
mighty.
But again, with East versus West being WAF approved,
yeah,
how are they running 95s and all of that shit?
Well,
So
it's probably there's probably a superset of approved weight class, and they just don't run them all.
Yeah, because of different countries.
Ted, you know
well,
what we should do, Ted? We should do, because I haven't done this, but we should do it next year because I did it in Montana. We should do something like the City Slickers versus your team over there. And I do 54. I do 54.
Oh my God, get me on that! I really want to be one of
54, 65, 76.
Get me in there, bro.
87. I go through every single weight class. So it's every 10 pounds.
like
Who's
my
the one? Who do you have for 176 right now, Steve?
my friend Nick would literally come out of retirement just to wax your ass.
Is he good?
Like, is he good? He just took on Dalton Duncan. Yes, he's good.
He lost the round, right? He was 3-1.
He did 3-1. He lost.
Was that right or left?
Left.
I'd probably cook him.
Oh my good God, bro. I would bet my house, my fucking Harley, and everything I own on the fact that he would
How about
destroy
this? How
you.
about this? How about this? If I beat him, we actually have to have a political conversation. How about that?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No,
Come on, bro.
no, it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it to me.
Bro,
How much
I
does he weigh?
honestly,
How
I
much
look. Okay,
does he,
wait,
how much
wait,
does
wait.
he
Well,
weigh,
let me
Ted?
let me say
How
one
much
thing.
do
Let me
I
just,
weigh?
No,
230.
how much does he weigh?
Oh, he makes 176. He normally fights at 187 to 198, but he makes 176.
let me say one thing. Let me say one thing. By the way, I don't even want to debate, bro. I literally just want to talk. Okay, but
Yeah,
anyways,
I'm good, man. Once I saw what you posted online, it told me everything I needed to know about how the debate would go, and I was just like, it's not worth
even
it.
a debate, bro. I just
I
want to
could
talk.
I could literally give you a book of facts to disprove everything that you believe in reality, and you would sit there and be like, nope, I still believe it, so therefore it's fact. And
So
I'm done with that.
here's what
I
I'll
don't
say.
need
We
that.
don't have to get into this, but let me say
I
one
don't
thing.
need it.
Let me say one thing. I feel the same way about you, but I'm still willing to talk.
Well,
Just
the
to try.
difference is my reality actually happened and yours didn't. That's the
But you know,
difference.
there's no way that we can prove that to each other without talking.
But I've seen other people talk to you, and you still say that they're wrong, and they're
You haven't
100%
seen me
right.
talk to anybody. You just see me type on. You haven't seen
Well,
me
okay, but they're
like
giving
face
you
to
the
face,
same
right?
points, Youssef. They're giving you the same exact points. Look, man, the difference between you and I, okay, and this is the thing that you don't understand, is that I've actually been boots on the ground against people like you. I've
Okay.
seen what the people like you do. I've seen it firsthand. And I so therefore my debating against people like you has gone out the window because I realize that it just doesn't happen. It just doesn't
So
exist.
you're like you've lost faith basically.
I've lost faith in talking to people like you and
Right. Well,
trying
I
to
haven't. I
and
haven't.
well, I have because again, the difference between you and I is probably about 30 years, number one. And I don't know how old you are. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that.
I'm 24.
Okay, so it's 22 years. So the difference between you and I is 22
You're
years. So I've
46.
seen, yes, I am.
Oh damn.
I've seen a lot more in this world than you have, over almost double. Okay. So there's that. All right. And then I've been on the ground in places like Philly, in places like Charlotte, and I've seen people that believe the way you do mobilize and what they actually do. And it's not pretty. And it's not something that I ever want to debate with because I've tried. And you know what I got for that? I got death threats. I got people telling me that my babies were going to get fucking murdered, that they were going to rape my wife and burn down my house. No, thank you. I don't need to relive that
I mean,
bullshit
if you
again.
think I haven't also received comments like that, like
The
I
difference
don't know
is
what to
that
tell
they
you, bro.
actually
People are
tried.
just fucking crazy, bro. Like
The difference is they actually tried, Youssef. I actually had my fucking address and my kid's school's address put out on Twitter.
yeah, I've been doxxed. I've been doxxed as well.
Well,
Like it's not good. It's not good. I agree with you.
I'm seriously sorry that ever happened to you because I hold the conservatives to a much higher standard than I do the fucking libtards. And the fact that conservatives would ever do that to you really does sadden me. It really does.
That's good.
Because
And
I
by the
hold
way,
the patriots to a
sorry, go
much
ahead.
higher level than the people that want to destroy this country.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I think the only difference between you and me is that I'm willing to talk and you're not. So hopefully one day you come around, talk to me about
I'm
it.
willing to talk to people that are logical and that will accept reality, and you haven't proven to be one of those yet.
You don't think I am logical?
Not in this topic, no.
Well,
In arm
okay.
wrestling, you actually are very logical.
Well, I think that probably shows you that I have a pretty good ability to use logic. But anyway,
Everybody has abilities to be logical in certain parts of their lives. When it comes to politics, religion, or sex, unfortunately, we've been told for 3 generations that we're not supposed to talk about that. So we've lost the ability to debate about that.
wait, what the hell? You're literally proving my point.
I, however, have actually been paid to talk at these rallies, to speak at these rallies, to travel across the country to do these things. And for that, like I said, I got death threats and all of that. Again,
That's
when
terrible.
you show me,
I don't support any of that.
when you show me, and I thank you for that, when you show me an ounce of being willing to be swayed in anything, then I will happily have a conversation with you about politics.
Okay, I'll
But
say
when-
one last thing before, because Steve is getting fucking pissed. But I'll say last thing. Listen, I am always willing to change my opinion in the face of a reasonable argument that's backed by evidence. Okay, that's always true. All I ask is that you are also willing to be open-minded and have a discussion. That's all I want. Okay, that's it.
Sounds good. Steve, I'm sorry. I won't hijack any more of this on this.
No. I mean, like I said,
All right, moving on. What do
I
you
was
think
trying
about?
not to talk about this. You know what I said, but I'm not gonna
Well, we still
interfere
danced around it. We
at
still
a,
did dance. We still did dance around the actual topic, so we're good.
which is fine. I don't give a fuck about. Like I said, I told you what I was thinking, and I knew what
Let's
probably would happen. So I really don't care as long as
let's
everything
go
is
all around all
in
three
good faith.
top. Let's all say our top 3 favorite things about Kamala Harris.
Oh, Jesus.
You're
I'm
so-
just kidding. I'm just kidding. All
The
right, let's
fact
move
that
on.
she's not a president.
He's kidding. He's
Yeah,
kidding.
no.
He's
No, I
kidding.
was going to just give you my one. The fact that she's not president. There you go.
That's pretty good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
No, how about this? A really good thing to close on, I would think. Your 3 favorite arm wrestlers on the planet.
Oh, that's a great one. Steve.
I think you should go first, and then I can go, and then Steve can wrap up for his show.
Okay,
Sound
okay,
good?
that's fair. Okay, all right. Coming in at number 3, we have probably Mindaugas Tarasatis.
You knew
Um,
to be on it.
Just a
I mean, I
great
don't blame
puller.
I don't blame
He's
him.
got a decent personality. He's got a fantastic top roll. The reason he's not number 1 is he hasn't got that versatility. Coming in at number 2, it's got to be he's in contention for number 1, honestly. But it's the future of the sport, Aiden LeMay. Okay, absolute fucking beast. That kid,
Okay.
he's gonna be on top one day. Mark my words.
So hold on. You're literally saying, not just because you know you obviously you love the guy, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, you're actually saying that as far as favorites in the whole world, he's your number 2.
Yeah,
Okay, awesome.
Aiden LeMay at 176. I will 100%.
he's gonna be the fucking guy. He is.
He will
Trust
be
me.
a world contention.
Trust me.
100%.
He will.
Okay.
Be. And then number 1, there's only one man who could take the spot. Okay, he's incredible. Okay, he's versatile.
It's got to
He's
be
got-
him.
He's got
be him.
personality, and it would be funny if I said me, but I'm actually not going to say that. He's an incredible super match puller, tournament puller, inside puller, outside puller, entertaining puller, respectful puller. He's got it all. Okay, He's the one, the only, the Hale Raiser, Jeff Hale. Okay, undoubtedly my favorite arm wrestler. He's not even close.
I can't argue with you on any of that. I'm more of a tactician-based guy, hand dominant puller. So for me, the list is slightly different. Minda would definitely be an honorable mention for me, but I think I have to go with number 3 would be Svetan Gashevsky.
Great choice. Great
number
choice.
2 would be Giannis Mullins, and number
Great
1 would be
choice.
Devin Larratt.
I knew you would say Devin Larratt.
Well, I mean,
Well,
you
look
know,
at what he's done for the sport.
yeah, he's the one that got me in the sport. I don't think there's anybody
too.
more technical than him on the planet. And as far as overall, the guy is still number 2 on the planet. So I mean, there's that. Obviously, for anybody that thinks I'm disrespecting the GOAT, obviously the GOAT is the GOAT. But
Yeah, it's unquestionable.
as far as favorite pullers, that's my list. Svetlana Gashevsky, Giannis Mullins, and Devin Larratt.
It's a great list.
I would
Great
have
list.
to say if top 3 with technique, and I love the way he pulls and watching him pull and meeting him, and I would have to say Mindaugas for number 3. Number 2 is one of my favorite pullers. I mean, pulled everybody, came back, and always wins his fucking losses. I mean, one of the best pullers in the world is Devin Larratt. And my number 1, outstanding, love him, had dinner with him, spoke to him like a regular gentleman, and didn't even get to smoke with him because he doesn't smoke. I smoked with Devin and everybody else, but was John Brzenk, the number.
Yeah, for sure.
in the
No,
world.
I mean, how can you
Quality.
argue with any of that, right? And the only reason why, by the way, that Giannis took the spot that Minda would have for me is because Giannis is slightly more versatile. I understand Minda took their last match, but Giannis is slightly more versatile than Minda. They basically carbon copies of one another. It's just that Giannis is slightly more versatile, in my opinion, than Minda. But yeah, I mean, I think
Giannis has more ability to impart side pressure with wrist flexion, whereas I actually think that Minda has more ability to do that side pressure with a flop.
I agree. I 100%
interesting.
agree. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yep. But I mean, like, I've seen Giannis in a full hook. I've seen him out of the strap, in the strap. Like, Minda, we all know, wants to be in the strap.
Yeah, you want to know a great match to watch for Giannis to just see his technical range is it's against Joseph Levay in WAL. Such a good match.
I
Such
think
a
I've
good
seen it, but I'll have to go back and refresh. Yeah.
If you like Giannis, that you're gonna jizz in your pants when you watch that one.
I think Giannis and Minda are probably one of the best matches I've ever seen.
Unequivocal.
Hands
Unequivocal.
on technically one of the best matches I've ever
It
seen.
was up
Quality.
there with the Mount Rushmore of matches, like for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's quality.
the technical chess match that was going on, the slight movements, it was just unfucking real to watch those two tacticians.
Everything that was going back and forth
Yeah.
was one of the best matches I've ever seen. You know.
I mean, shit. Which match did Neil Pickup choose out of all the matches that he's seen, all the matches that he commented on, all of that? Which match did he choose to teach Brian Shaw about? It was that match. He literally used that match to show
I
body
didn't know about
positioning.
that. That's cool.
Yeah. He literally, if you watch Titan House, you'll see. Literally, Neil was showing Brian Shaw about different positions and who's doing what connections through what chain and all of that, and it was that match. So yeah, it's just phenomenal match. I think as far as the most versatile, I just gotta you gotta love people, man. You really do. I'm sorry, it just came up. I literally I have my bike up for sale for 23.5, which is a pretty good, it's a 24, and I have it up for 23.5. And this guy goes, "I've got 17,000 cash." That's nice. That's nice. That'll buy like
Listen, you
half
gotta
the
think
bike.
he's lowballing like 100 people. Only one of them has to say yes.
Right. I'm just gonna put. That's nice.
Yeah.
What else am I supposed to do to that? But anyway,
I
think the most versatile rounds that I've ever seen was, believe it or not, Devin on just about on both of them. Devin versus Alex left-handed, and Devin versus Sandras left-handed.
Okay.
If you remember those rounds, so Devin versus Alex was a beautiful, outside top roll, the inside hook to outside top roll, the press. It was fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
And then Sandras, deep shoulder press, gets ripped through, goes into a full Kings, holds him off in a Kings, works his way around like this, some of the most ugly side pressure I've ever seen in my life, works himself around, comes in and flop presses him. Ungodly. It was unreal.
You know what? Speaking of those people and speaking of matches with great technical range, a fantastic one is also Kudetrov's Morozov left-handed.
Yes.
That one is
yes.
That one was such quality.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of them out there, but in one match to see that much technical.
Even the match that we saw there, Ted, live with Brzezinski was a pretty good.
It was
match,
100%. That was up there.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, what did he do? He started with a top roll, went into a hook, then went into an open top roll.
Yep.
And then came into
held him there for I don't even know how long. You mean?
Almost dipped into a Kings and then went to a flop press.
Yep.
Just holy shit. But that's why he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why he's the GOAT.
Yep. Going to everything, every single move he had, everything he had.
I was unbelievable. Even Ray said it. The GOAT does what the GOAT fucking wants to do.
Yeah.
But
true.
We got to do it again, man. This was fun. This is a lot of fun.
Definitely, man. Thank you guys for being on tonight. Thank you, Yusuf. Thank you, Ted. Hopefully everything goes great in January, Ted.
Thank you, sir.
Fantastic. And Yusuf, we'll see each other soon.
Hey, good luck on your stuff in November, brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And we'll see each other soon, Yusuf. We'll put everything together with the brackets and talk to you soon, buddy.
Yeah. Good luck to you guys as well. And good luck to the Port City Pullers. That website's fucking goated.
Thank you, guys. Take it easy, man.
Later, man.